What up, though? Welcome to Time to Talk It Out, episode 70, man. Y'all,
I didn't even know it was that far, but we're here now. Welcome. Welcome.
I'm your girl Jen checking in once again, and I am one half of the hottest podcast on a Monday night coming out of Detroit. I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie, auntie, cousin, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need. That is me showing up for you in that space. With me is the chocolatiest drop on this here internet, and he's going to let you know whose internet it is very shortly.
I will do. I think last week it was like Michael Jackson. I think
I
was
think
it?
so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny is I don't never remember till I sit down. But anyway, I'm your boy T Double man. And you know we're here with another classic, another banger. Um, what Kevin Hart say? Throw fire on these bitches. I got some hot shit for y'all tonight, man. Um, yeah, so we gonna, how we do. Thank you guys for being here, and we kick the show off with much respect and condolences to any lost loved ones that that we have or that you guys have. You know what I'm saying? You guys are our family, so
Yes. Rest in peace.
cut it out.
I don't know what's wrong with Garfield.
Yeah, he wait right until you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, rest in peace and condolences too. And never, if at any time anyone needs, someone to talk to, or you can always jump in the inbox. We can always, at any time, be a piece of mind for you, a little therapy for you, a little therapy session, if need be. Now, after that, y'all know what we do. We jump right into the Detroit. What up, though? Is you cool? And that's what I got a lot of. Today, I got a lot of what up, though? Is you cool? It just kind of happens like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that I don't. It's probably not so much as bad as it could get, or that it kind of be sometimes. Not so much as bad.
Y'all, excuse me. Hello. Okay, well, I'm doing the show right now, and why you would call me right now with that when I told you when I left that I had got her a certain thing to eat, and like this is just very rude. So I'm gonna let you go and figure it out. Bye. Weird. Rude and weird. Fucking annoying. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh right. I was saying that everything.
I mean, I only went to the grocery store yesterday and brought, I don't know how many bags of food in there for her to call me and say she don't have anything to eat is just absurd. Absolutely freaking absurd. I'm sorry. If you catching this live, we just said you're part of the family.
Absolutely. Yeah. But so, like we say, everything. Like I was saying, everything this week, far as what I have to say, as far as I don't know. It could be some stuff that I just missed. You know what I'm saying? But for it not to be so much as it can get as bad as it can get, I'm far as on my end. Now I don't want to say this and then something really happened that you know what I'm saying. It was just like terrible. I don't want to say this, but Detroit. I just want to say, we getting better. We working. Let's keep working. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to say we just had an amazing week over the time. You know what I'm saying, but I want to say this week here has been a little better when it comes to Detroit. What up, though? It's your cool opposing to a lot of the other weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So anyway, I want.
I'm sorry, I don't disagree. I'm just.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I understand. So I want to start off. I want to kick this off by movie night in the D is back.
So,
Go ahead. Know what you're saying?
nothing.
Movie night in the D is back. Downtown it's back. It's gonna be downtown Detroit. Campus Martius has a little area where they show movies. They have been doing this for a couple years in a row now. If you know, it's one of the things. If you know, you know. It starts back July 3rd. Which will be a Friday. And I think that's something good for the summertime, for the kids, family event. You can gather the kids up, go down there and catch a free movie. You know what I'm saying? It's all kids movies. And it's free. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it'll be like food vendors and stuff out, and then there's restaurants open. The movies usually.
I think that's also a great first date night.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's like, especially seeing as how it's a kid friendly, it's gonna be a kid friendly movie, so you ain't gotta worry about like no weird sex scenes or no awkward negative
and you in the middle
movie
of
context.
A whole bunch of people.
You in the middle of a whole bunch of family friendly people downtown. I think that's a great
like, you know what I'm saying?
first date night for all of you guys, or just like role play, want to spice it up if you've been married for 35 years. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
This is definitely a date ideal. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's first date, 100 and first date, or
right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right. But definitely first date, because like you said, it seems safe.
Yeah. It's a safe scenery. You know what I'm saying? For the ladies, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just in general for everybody, ladies more so because those are the ones who get preyed on, but. And guys in other situations, in certain situations, you know what I'm saying?
That's so true. Especially
for everybody.
Especially with what's in the news right now in Detroit, whatever it is you cool. That's a good.
And then another thing, we got teenagers, we got growing teenagers. Your kids may want to say, "Hey, can I go out on a date?" You can take them. I go downtown with y'all. Y'all go on this date, watch this movie. Y'all go up there. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Or even like you say, something for them to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? As a group.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. The bus is free.
Bus is free. The movie is free.
If y'all want to take some shit over, take that over, but be nice.
Yeah.
Act like y'all got some sense. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take over. Do it in a positive way to where y'all like, mobbing and spending money, patronizing these businesses and acting like y'all got some sense, like y'all got some home training, and then they won't mad. But don't do like how on Meringue the other day, 100 kids went in a damn store stealing beer and all the stuff like this. To where the man had to call the police and everything like this. Come on now.
Because you giving these people that own these gas stations and these stores and the stuff that they gonna say that they were scared and this and that. You giving them a reason to get away with the stuff they doing, like how they did the 13-year-old boy
Rick
from
Choi.
a distance. You know what I'm saying?
Is that Rick Choi, the Chinese dude?
I think.
Which is why we trying to, to the best of our ability, boycott these Asian-owned restaurants. I mean, restaurant stores, beauty supply stores, whatever the case may be. Because why did he get off? I have no idea. That ain't what up though, you cool, but
that is not. Yeah, it ain't here, but it was just a moment that brought to. But you know what I'm saying? Basically, it came from talking about the free movies.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's it is a free event for, like she said, the kids get on the buses for free if they got to get on the bus.
Yeah.
If you taking them, the movie is free.
Yeah.
You can meet with them down there. Hey, catch the bus and I'll meet y'all down there. That get them some time for free, but y'all better just be down here. You know what I'm saying? That get them their time and that get them your time. Hey, right? They freedom to be independent, to learn this, to learn that, and have that time with their friends. Like we ganging up and going down here. I can't be me in front of. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking this last night when I was talking to my daughter, checking in to see when she was going to be home. You know what I'm saying? She got a curfew, but I was expecting her to probably be home before her curfew, whatever. So after I spoke with her or whatever, I'm just like, to be 16 again. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That was a time, and I'm just so grateful that my daughter has the group of friends that she has. You know,
Absolutely.
in comparison to the group of
Absolutely.
friends I had,
Right.
oh my God, they are.
And just in
the gold
comparison
standard.
and to what the group of friends could be now today. Because of how kids are.
Man,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
I don't mean to talk about nobody kids, but y'all kids is ghetto. Y'all
Some
kids
of y'all
ghetto.
kids is ghetto.
Y'all is ghetto. I'm ghetto, but my daughter not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not that ghetto. Like I understand. I'm not that ghetto. Like I'm a little east side, but I'm not.
Some of y'all kids is ghetto.
Brightmo.
You know, that's why we gotta get into more so events like this. It's, you know what I'm saying? A free event that's for kid friendly. You know, it's safe. You know what I'm saying? You can go down to the first couple, first few of them. You know what I'm saying? And then you might have the leverage to trust your kid to say, all right, I know that you can get on this bus right here, and it's gonna bring you right back home. This one take you right there. The movie They starting on and they are at Friday. They start on they play the movies on Fridays, and they start at 7. So they're from 7 to like around 9ish. They're trying to play like a little hour
and a half
to 2 hour movie around that time. I know the first one is gonna be National Treasure, but they got movies
National Treasure with Nicolas Cage or some shit like that. I mean, it's not a kid's movie, but that's a movie that an adult would like too.
I mean, it's
not like it's a cartoon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? National Treasure, that's a pretty good movie.
But then
I don't even think I've seen it. But
they do have.
It seemed like it was a good movie.
Cartoon movies like Cars. They got a one of the K-pop movies that's gonna be showing.
Oh, like the Demon Hunter.
It's like whatever, some 7 or something. I don't even know. I just happened to look at the list.
Look at the list.
The K-pop, it's a K-pop movie on there.
Okay, because that's all the rage.
So okay, right, so it's definitely a thing, and then you in the heart of downtown. So
literally,
even if you go early and just want to explore, walk around,
check out that Museum of Illusion. It's really nice. I took my daughter.
Yeah, I haven't been yet, but I can believe it's nice. But and
they might have some new stuff too. I'm sorry.
About that movie night, you're also allowed to take chairs and blankets and stuff like that and picnic out. So it's definitely perfect, like for a date night.
Nah, yes, and y'all remember it's kids out there, so don't be trying to be out there getting y'all rocks off.
Yeah,
fantasies and stuff like that. Go to the regular drive-in.
Yeah, don't use
figure
that.
it out. Don't do
space.
it.
Don't use
no, please don't, because don't go to jail.
Cause you're gonna go fast. They gonna have police like in the whole event, like walking around.
Don't be like the people that was in Nikki's the other day.
Well, they didn't get caught. Technically, they didn't get caught.
I mean, technically they did. They got caught on camera.
They got caught where you assumed.
That's what I'm saying.
Camera didn't have enough proof to say that that's what was happening. Camera just assumed. What proof did the camera really have that was going on? It was just an assumption.
Okay, and I'm not mad at them. You understand what I'm saying? Not at all. Because, baby, it was probably very good and wet. However, it was just a representation of something that we said, I think, last week on this very show.
Probably.
Somebody is always watching. They might be up in the window.
Absolutely.
Over there.
Absolutely.
You cannot get away with stuff like that unless you just you be ready to be caught.
If you don't don't care. You know what I'm saying?
You might not have got caught and put out.
Don't expect
and exposed at that moment. Yeah. But as you can see, you got exposed face, the girl. And of course it's always the woman who get exploited. Let's just be for real. I don't care.
I mean, he didn't cover his face up. It was just the angle of the camera.
I know. I'm not saying it was nobody's fault. I'm just saying that's just how it always works out. So, ladies, I'm talking to y'all specifically. Okay, because it's not 9 times out of 10 it's us that gets exploited. The guy just gets a pat on the back. And you're the scum of the fucking earth. So I advise you to be very careful with fulfilling your fantasies in public, I'm not mad at you. Like I said, I love to see it, but it's a small group of us.
Yeah, I mean,
they love to see it. Most people is haters. They're gonna act like they're so disgusted, like they virgins.
If you are a person that care about what people say, yeah, tread lightly. But if you are a person that don't gives a rat's ass, do what you want to do, as long as it's not unacceptable, like where kids or you know what I'm saying can see and shit like that. But I feel like Nikki's you in the club. That's adult. That's
adults, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying that it's adults
to
the point where you should be doing that. It's not like even adult entertainment, but
it's still you can still go to jail for I don't know
indecent exposure.
But if it was nothing exposed, if she had on a long dress. He's sitting there. It was literally nothing exposed. How can they go to jail for indecent exposure?
Well, right. Well, that's the thing that I was saying. Like, how do people even know that? Well, if you're having public intercourse, is what I was saying. But
as far as
that situation, you don't know what they were doing. Right, you don't know what they were doing because it wasn't enough proof to show, and that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Leading that whole thing. But
so what if they was though? What if they was really getting it in, Mr. Nasty Tank? Do you think, there should be like facial recognition, hunted down and given a ticket, a citation, got in trouble in some type of way?
No, I know.
Okay.
Because if they were, who is to prove it is the thing. Now, if you in the club, pants down, she got her raised up. You know what I'm saying? No underwear on, and you just going mayhem, and it's like, you know what? Nah, y'all could have did better. Like, bro, you could have just left one to the car if that's the case. Even in the parking lot, you better than sitting right here and just pan. But now if you done did something where you like she is already dancing and she done probably unzipped and slid the joint out. Pants up, everything, and she done just slid it over. Everything covered up.
This is what I'm saying. I ain't saying like a big flowy dress.
Right, got a dress on that's going down, and she look like she dancing, and you sitting back.
You ain't helping. You ain't. You can't participate.
That's how you gotta. You just bobbing.
You gotta act like you just dancing like
bobbing. You just
whole time you in there.
You will. I'm talking about in it. I'm talking about you in it. I just feel like if that was the case with that situation, if they were, it shouldn't because it's no proof. Like people tried to go off facial expressions and tried to say like, listen, I seen a video where a dude kissed a female like they was kissing, and he was done, and she was just like still like going, like she was like still extra like turned on, like so certain moments can get a female there. You know what I'm saying? Some females go without for so long, or you know what I'm saying? It's just like
I knew a friend
ain't have the right shit. It just ain't, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't felt right.
In it, you know, you put off a perk,
something just feels so right.
Anything, you know, people popping, doing lines in the bathroom. Anything could have had her just feeling every moment, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That didn't have to really actually be like intercourse. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think they was, but if they was,
could have just been a ball and a rub against to the point where it still gets off for her.
Yep.
Because that's all you need is that little stimuli right there. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
And if he got a ball,
listen.
That's all it takes.
They didn't have to actually be dick in the pussy fucking. You right. For her to get off. Shit. Do you know how many times I done rub my coochie up against the side of the bed?
Well, come on now, say that. Okay.
A bunch of pillows and shit.
Okay.
A bunch of clothes. That was really my thing because I always had a bunch of clothes in my room. So just pile up a bunch of clothes and hump them until you come. I didn't even know it was coming. I didn't know what was happening. I just knew I would hump till I felt good and was done.
That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? So,
be little as hell. Don't know what's going on. Nah. Can you check to see if we're live still? Because it just did some shit like reconnect. You know what I'm saying?
On YouTube.
Yes.
I'm sure it is. But what I was going to, I'm going to check now. But what I was going to was what I was moving to was since we were talking about since we were talking about the teen takeover, I wanted to bring up a young gentleman. Since we were talking about something for the teens to do, I have something else for teens to do. I ran across a video of a young gentleman, 20 years old. His name is Andre Mack, and he runs a program with his older brother. His older brother has been working in construction and, you know what I'm saying, real estate for over 30 years. He says he was sold over 15,000 houses. What this young
15,000?
15,000 is what he said. What this young brother Andre Mack had an idea to do is to come up with a housing development program for Detroit. And he's starting in his area where he was born and raised, 7 Mile and Evergreen area. So his housing program is called Roof Over Your Head. This young gentleman is very smart. And he on every platform they are the Mack Brothers. You can find them on every platform, the Mack Brothers. He is starting a program and they are building these houses from the ground up. They're not buying, they're building from the ground up. His first project that he got is a two-bedroom household. What he wants to do is start a program called Roof Over Your Head. It's making it so you can become a homeowner. You know what I'm saying? So Detroit people can become homeowners. He has it to the point where, you know what I'm saying, he has it planned out. He got a brain in his head. That works very, very, very well. You know what I'm saying? To be a young brother. You know
he got a good head on his shoulders.
Absolutely, he knows he knows a lot more than just the streets.
Roof over your head,
head on your
shoulders.
Roof over your head, absolutely. And what he wants to do is start a program for people to own their house, but you don't have to just come out and buy it. You have to show that you can take care of this home, show that you're responsible. And what he got is he said he can get with other programs that can help you out. He can connect you with other programs that can help you out. And also, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically the $600 a month or whatever, and then any program that kind of knocks off everything that he hooks you up with, whatever. As long as you can be responsible, basically you get on a month to month, basically to own the property. You know what I'm saying?
You rent to own, basically.
Rent to own, basically, on a brand new property. And I just think that is what we need. And, you know, something I learned when I was young, it's going to be somebody to do everything. Everything that goes on right now, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be somebody that's going to do that after the person that's doing it, after they done doing it. You know what I'm saying? Whether they retire, whether, you know what I'm saying, whether they go away, they get called away, you know what I'm saying, during the time they do. It's going to be somebody else that's going to come up and do that exact same thing, and it's for every spot out. You know what I'm saying? Every position, everything that you could possibly name, it's going to be somebody else is going to be the homeless person. It's going to be somebody else is going to be the prostitute. It's going to be somebody else is going to be the garbage man. It's going to be somebody else that's going to be in politics that, you know what I'm saying, these are, regardless to the group of people that we grew up with or growing up with, when you reach a certain age bracket, when we reach a certain age bracket, somebody is going to be the president. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to wait till you a certain age. It's going to be somebody out our group. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be somebody for everything. Regardless, yes, the world is still going to go on. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be somebody to do everything. So,
absolutely.
for that young man to, you know what I'm saying, be one of the people that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, will be in control of maybe constructing buildings downtown later on in life, 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? From what he's doing right now at 20 years old, man. I just, you know, hey, if you got the
Big
time,
ups to him.
man, if you got the time, if you got, you know, just ride by, just go look, help them out. You know what I'm saying? The Mack brothers help those guys out, man. Show support, man. Support the people that are really putting on for the city, the community,
Shout out
like
to the Mack
trying
brothers.
to give back. Big shout out to the Mack brothers. And I really feel like that's, you know, for people,
No, for real.
especially of that age group coming up,
crazy.
like for the people around that age, 20, 21, 25,
You can be
26.
young and homeowners.
You can,
Or 80 if you ain't never been
right, or,
homeowner.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
can leave something to your kids, like whatever. That's blessings on blessings on blessings. Shout out the Mack brothers.
Absolutely. Shout out to those brothers, man. And they brothers doing it, so shout out to them.
Yeah, I
man, for
love it. I love it.
building from the ground up.
I love it, bro.
And then I wanted to say about this, I'm sure that we all know this. That I-94 and Southfield Freeway, the ramps closed until 2027. Now,
What?
you know, they've been rushing baby to
I
fix
didn't know
them
that.
roads because she been saying that she gonna fix them roads.
And she been fixing them every summer though.
And they rushing her to get them done. And so now, and I personally feel like this is allegedly, I am AI. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like they rushing her to get it done. And she's just forced to now just close down, you know what I'm saying, so many roads at once and so many exits and stuff at once. It's just a lot of construction going on in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, we want it to be better. You know what I'm saying? But should the focus just be so spread it out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or should we kind of have its control? Let's do an area at a time and move towards a way. I feel like it'll be faster. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm not in that field, though. You know what I'm saying? So that was just what I was thinking about it, but maybe that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that we kind of touched earlier, where we was kind of talking about, and we talked about on prior episodes, about, you know, this is me going into something else about Detroit, though. What up, though? Is you cool? About how summertime just brings uncomfortable company, people outside of businesses and stuff like that, and just, you know what I'm saying, you pull up, you see people outside, you don't want to go.
I done passed by so many
Go ahead.
gas stations. No, for real.
Go ahead. Yeah, say that.
Especially like at this point, like when I was younger, I didn't even pay no attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm 42 years old. I'm an auntie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time to.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Because people just be playing, saying bullshit.
I just don't got time. So if I see a bunch of people standing outside the gas, I literally the other day, I pulled up in front of the gas station. It was about 4 people standing outside. I politely pulled out of there and went to the next gas station. It was dark. It wasn't even late. It was probably like 9 o'clock. I was on my way back here. And I just was like,
and you know what?
Don't feel like even speaking. Because I'm the type of person, I'm going to speak to you when I walk past you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't even feel like speaking to all y'all standing outside the gas station and be like, what up, though? And then, right, well, what up? Like, no, dog. No.
Especially as a female, you don't feel
Do you got
safe.
some change? Can I pump your gas? I'm not even getting gas. And no, because I need my change. Now, if I was getting some gas, I would let you pump and I'll give you the change type shit. Or if it was cold out here, or if I just had some extra. Right now, I need my change. If I keep ordering my change, do you know how many blunts that is?
No, for real.
Do you know how many times I can go to the laundry, man?
You know how much extra on gas that is?
Gas $15.
Okay.
Every time time you go to the gas station, you gotta at least spend $20 to get you a quarter of a tank.
Just a little bit. Spending $20 at the gas station now is like spending $5 back then.
Literally. So I mean, I just don't got it.
And you know what? And that's how a lot of people feel. Like I don't want to go in front of a group of people. But you know what? Zeke is at it again. New Era Detroit. And I watched him walk in gas stations, to be specific. And straight told the dude, the clerk, hey, all those people you got standing outside, we not doing that no more. He said people don't feel safe coming out here. He said we just not doing that. It wasn't he didn't have a choice. The clerk dude didn't have a choice to say nothing. He said he literally walked in. Him and a bunch of Detroit area. Listen. And he straight let him know exactly. He cut him clean. He ain't disrespect. You feel me? He cut him clean, but he let him know, listen, you gon' respect us too.
Because you wanna know what? A lot of them clerks be in cahoots with the dudes standing outside the gas station.
Yeah,
because they be standing out there with sacks. They be standing out there selling coke, perks, weed, whatever.
Drugs, all type of drugs.
You know what I'm saying? And they be got permission from the clerk in the gas station, pay him a couple dollars per night to make sure he don't call the police on him.
And they can hide it in there. All type
Go to the bathroom if they got to. Be all behind the counter type shit. All kind of shit.
Absolutely.
All kind of shit, depending on what gas station you go to.
And then you don't feel safe with somebody that's outside could go behind the counter. Like, why would I feel safe in here at all? If he made me feel like I don't trust him outside because he said something, now he can come here and go behind I don't trust you. You ain't got to say nothing to me. He can go by.
You're not finna get my money.
Yeah, I'm good on all this whole situation.
Soon as I see that, if I done already brought my stuff up here, I'm gonna pay you this time, but I bet y'all won't be back.
Yeah, I'm good on this whole situation. But that's sad because now that leaves us to leaving out of that may be your neighborhood gas station. Leaving out of your neighborhood to go somewhere else.
It's the gas station on every corner.
It is, but that's not okay.
So I won't have to go far.
Okay.
You don't have to go far.
That's not okay.
You don't have to go far. And that is messed up for some people who may not be driving. Like you say, you might, this the gas station on your corner of your block. Literally. And now I gotta walk down 3-4 blocks to get to the next gas station. I gotta cross this busy street at night. That might
be the last gas station you go. You got your kids with you. You hopping out with your kids at nighttime because
you definitely don't want to go to this gas station.
You know what I'm saying?
If this gas station, you definitely not taking your kids. Come on, man. And that's on them.
But it's not because if you pull. So okay, let's say all right.
Excuse me.
It's not a. You can't really predict when the people gonna be outside, right? So let's say it's like all right. I'm got the kids or something, and I need some gas. Well, I can hit this little gas station right here by the house. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody outside, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping ain't nobody there because I just thought about it right now. You don't really that ain't even the logic to you that you think somebody outside for real. You like, damn, I forgot to get some gas. Fuck, it is the gas station.
But if you notice one of them if you notice that gas station that be having muckers outside. Cause you got the ones, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the ones, just like you got them stores. And it's because of what you just said, what we just said. Because the clerks and the owners allow it. And that's why Zeke letting them know. Y'all gonna have to come out that cash. Yeah. Y'all about to have that deficit. And it be the ones where it be the young dudes behind the counter.
Young Arab dude or trying to be cool with the urban. Like you're trying to blend in. You're trying to basically you like the kid in school who trying to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to be cool to show you down. To show people you down.
At the same time too though, them dudes know.
No, they using you.
They know.
Using you for what? Listen, they using you for the better. At the end of the day, you're really losing. At the end, if you trying to be cool, you losing being a clerk.
But they know who to approach like that though. You know what I'm saying? They know that they the young ones that want to be. You know what I'm saying? They, or they the money. I was gonna say.
All the ones.
I was gonna say. Or they the money hungry ones. You know what I'm saying? They just don't get.
The older ones that want to be young. You got some older niggas that think they a young nigga, especially they race like
They just don't GAF.
Yeah, that one that feel like, oh, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk like the young nigga. Like, you got them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got that at every race, but
every race for sure. You got them for sure. That own shit trying to be cool with the younger mother. Like the dog up here. Big B. I'm about to give it to you with dog. I'll give it to you with dog. Dog, he wear chains, all that. Big B. His daddy worked there, his mama worked there. I don't know if that's his biological daddy, but I think that's his mama. I know they married.
Let me have some too, please.
Her and the dude married. I know that.
Her and the older dude.
Yeah, so.
Thank you.
But, so, V is the son. He one of the sons. I don't know if they got multiple. I know he one of them. And I don't know if the niggas who work, the younger niggas work, I don't know if those are his sons. Because those young niggas like 20-something. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay,
V would have to be somewhere around our age. Ooh, but he want to wear the jewelry and hang out with the dope boys outside of the store. And I don't know if that makes him feel like, now I don't got to worry about them. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to turn them into...
Bring the pot back.
I'm trying to turn them into, like, people I'm cool with.
I mean, right, I don't like they is.
And so, I don't know if that's how that works with Dog, but he's one of the ones. He tries to act younger than what he is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Big V. Mm-hmm. He's one of them. And and that's prime example. You know what I'm saying? That first one is out.
Do you have any young girls working their party? Do you trying to do it to them?
And I'm sure they be going.
Shit.
I'm sure that how he do it is, if you ain't going, you ain't working. You get, because I'm still paying you. I'm sure.
Well, I hope he ain't be in that boat, because that's definitely the first way to get your ass sued.
Family to run
that's the best way to get your ass sued, and that's gonna be my store. Do it. I dare you.
He got enough family to run a joint without anybody. He don't need all the people in there. It's his family. He don't really need no.
No, I was in there the other day. It was 2 black girls working there. Regular black hood chicks. Them his family?
That's what I'm saying. If he letting somebody in like that, and you probably 9 times out of 10, it was like, oh yeah.
It was 2 of them at the same time.
What do that mean?
Nothing.
No, really, what do that mean?
Nothing. I don't know. Nothing. I don't know though.
It means nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't go there. I don't like the store. I don't want that. I don't go there. I don't like the store just because of how many people hang outside, like the stuff we talking about. Because of how many people hang outside, because of what they did to that man that was across the street that worked at the car place for no reason.
What they do?
Picked him up and body slammed him, and he had to go to the hospital. He was in critical condition. The man almost was unalived because he slammed the dude on the concrete so hard. And he was an older man, and he did it for no reason. So right at the front of that store. So, just stuff like that. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That is why. So, I'm glad that it's starting to be stuff that. I'm glad that the community is starting to stand up for stuff that we believe in. Because you know what? That's what we need to do more. Because this next story, what I'm about to tell you, was an eye-opener to me of how much power communities have.
Period.
Birmingham residents. They had a proposed dollar store, which was going to be Dollar Tree. It was gonna be on Woodward and Ruffner.
I heard about that on shout out to Mojo in the Morning. I heard about that on there.
They had a proposed dollar store. Do you know what the residents said?
No, thank you.
We don't want that. They said that's gonna bring unwanted crimes, and that do not fit our community. That's not wow. Huh? Where you talking putting that at? We don't need it. They stood up as a community and said no. And 9 times out of 10, it won't happen. It won't happen because they're not supporting it. They don't want it to happen. They don't. And I felt the way. At the very beginning, I felt the way when I first heard this, and let me tell you why. Because when they said, we don't want unwanted crime, and it don't fit our community's character, it made me feel like you kind of racial profile that. You know what I'm saying? I felt the way. But at the same time, right? It was enough people that felt that exact same way that the person who said it felt that exact same way to say, no, we don't want that. Whether you feel like we racial profiling or whatnot, whatever. Right? We don't want that. Why can't we do the same thing, man? I feel like that's one of our biggest problems. We can have the stuff, we can have what we want, the way we want it, or at least close enough to, if we just stand together on it. But a lot of people just be so against each other. Like, you could be thinking about something like and want to do that, but when you see somebody else, nah, that shit, nah, that ain't a good idea, or you know what I'm saying? Because they got on and they was able to tell somebody about it. Now you just denying the whole shit. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that because you ain't stand up for your people, man. Stand behind your people, man. Listen, if we don't move together, it don't work.
That's how they got shit done back in the day. The bus boycott, sit-ins, you know, all that. Like, that's the only way you're gonna get shit done, get things changed. It's by sticking together, all on one accord, you know. And like, we can argue when we get together in the huddle, but you can't let the ops see you disagree. You can't.
We gotta be together when we
gotta be one.
Absolutely.
We gotta be one accord. So
yeah, we settle our differences when we get back home.
Pull me to the side. That's like a husband and wife.
Yeah, but when we
that's like a husband and wife. I ain't never gonna check my husband in front of people. You know what I'm saying? I might be quiet a little bit and let him do him. You might catch me a little less vocal in bagging him up right then. Whatever I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna just no.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that's real. That's real. Yeah, that's real shit. That's real
and I
shit.
rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
That's real shit.
Come on with it.
Where was we? Okay, yeah, because we was talking about that. So to go back one more time about Campus Marches, right? Because like I said, I've just got so many events and just good stuff that I had this week, and which was good for me. I feel good doing it.
Well, save one to end it on, because I got some bullshit to talk about from what up. So say one good thing to...
Okay, I got you. We got Campus Marches right now, and this is only for a selective group of people. You know what I'm saying? As we know, I'm glad that I'm glad to be from Detroit because Detroit celebrates all type of people. Pride Month is like this month too, or something like that. So, shout out to the LGBTQ, whatever. Shout out to y'all. I don't know exactly how to say it. Not whatever like that. I don't know exactly how to say it, or I don't want to say it the wrong way.
LGBTQ. Plus, you could just say that.
Shout out to y'all.
And God bless y'all.
For y'all month. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing. Do y'all big one. Be safe.
God bless us all.
Yeah, be safe. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get into no trouble out here. Don't get to wilding. But have fun. Y'all deserve to have fun as well as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But, as well as so there
I got
are,
on my rainbow.
as well as so there are other events that are here for all groups of people. So if you are a soccer person, and I really like this. If you are a soccer person, Campus Marshes will be hosting free FIFA World Cup watch parties. Like,
Oh, that's dope.
I just think that that's lit, and I feel like soccer brings a big crowd, and I feel like they know that, and which is why they say you gotta claim your spot early. Like,
Oh, you got
and
RSVP?
By early, I think that they mean
Or you gotta get down
there
there,
early.
like the
You know what I'm
fireworks type
saying?
shit.
Right. I think that that's what they mean because it could get packed fast. But the watch parties is on June 12th at 7:30 p.m. and June 19th at 1:30 p.m. You know what I'm saying? They both.
That's Juneteenth.
Yeah.
June 19th at what time?
1:30.
Okay.
It will be at Campus Marshes, man. It's free, and I feel like that is, of course, you know, it's gonna be a bunch of food vendors and stuff like that down there. But I feel like that's another, like, even if you don't even like soccer, you know what I'm saying?
It's something to do.
It's something to do.
Take your tent, take your umbrella,
yeah.
take your cooler.
If you want to sit through the whole game, if you don't even want to sit through the game, but just be down there, you know it's gonna be packed, baby. It's gonna be people love soccer. That is called football.
Football. Let me say this before I forget. Shout out to everybody that went to the DJs in the park or whatever. They had Belle Isle to capacity last weekend. And I feel like the weekend before that, Belle Isle was to capacity again. Every time I see Belle Isle to capacity, it just reminds me of when I was young. Belle Isle used to be to capacity every weekend. In the summer.
That's lit.
What?
That's good.
Every weekend in the summer, Belle Isle, because see, that was back before it was a state park. Right, and before, that's when Chandler Park was Scandler Park. Like, that's when motherfuckers used to be outside. That's when everybody was trying to make every weekend the Freaknik, bro. I'm telling you. Belle Isle, Chandler Park, all of them little parks off of Jefferson. The little holes that you had to go through a fence or you had to go through. All of them used to be lit, jumping every single weekend, every summer.
I would.
In the 90s and the 2000s.
That's too far. That was too far east for me.
I'm telling you, I'm from the east side. Every weekend, Belle Isle used to be to capacity.
Yeah, I didn't.
Before they turned it into a state park. The Strip.
A lot of people was upset about that.
The Strip was that little area by the water when you passed by. Sorry, it was called the Strip. That part.
You can go straight down and people parked on.
Man, that part used to be ridiculous.
I've been to Belle Isle.
And it used to take so long to get off the island. Once you own that bitch, you own there. I never forget, and I need to call Kaidisha because she in town tonight. I never forget one of the summer. It was one of the senior picnics. Okay, one of the senior skip days. Okay.
Yeah, skip days.
I was going to Highland Park at the time, but it was to be like 2, 3, 4 schools would do it on the same day, right?
Absolutely.
So ours was on a day with some other schools. They allowed to capacity by like 1 in the afternoon. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't shut that bitch down because we all out there. When I tell you, my girl Kainisha, I was with some other girls from school and some other girls that she didn't really know like that. She was like, fuck this, fuck y'all, fuck this, I'm gone. I'm doing what I'm doing now. Look up. She gone.
She told y'all.
She done walked off the island.
She told y'all. She gave y'all a warning.
I couldn't believe it. Because at the time, it just seemed like so far. But, since then, I have walked around the island. I didn't walk once to the island, but I walked around the whole island. It's 5 miles around. And so, but at the time, I just was like, oh my God. And this was before cell phones was the way they was. She ain't had no cell phone, nothing. This was in like 2003. Man, what? Matter of fact, this might have been 2004 because I think this was my girl Wanda senior skip day. I had already graduated. This was the next year. Anyways, but Belle, shout out to everybody that was out there last weekend. They had that to capacity. I'm definitely going to hit that bitch this summer at some point. I love Belle. I love being by the water. I love it all. Like, I love that for us. I really wish that we had more access to Bablo Island, and I wish they had kept it being a amusement island, and now it's like apartments and lofts and shit like that on Bablo Island. But I wish they would have kept Bablo Island an amusement island because I never got a chance to go over there. I never went to Bablo. Never got on the Bablo boat. The Bablo boat is now the princess boat, you know.
I'm not a big Belle Isle fan. And no, I heard about the Bible. That was before. I ain't gonna say it was before my time. I was just too young.
Why you don't like Belle Isle?
Just because of exactly what you just said, how it gets to capacity. Now, because I'm not, because I'm not from that way. Don't. That's not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just not. My family wasn't big on going to Belle Isle specifically. Number one, because it was far. Maybe number two, because of the scenery of what you seen when, you know what I'm saying, we was kids. We liked to fish, so by the water.
I mean,
we love to fish.
It didn't get like that till late most of the time.
I mean, but mind you, they're older.
During June,
they're not even the age of the people that are out there. Like, they're older. They're the parents of the people that are out there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. At that point, they was probably in their 40s.
They already 30, like 40, not 40, like yeah. They like no. You know what I'm saying? We're not going nowhere near that way because of what happens. I don't care if it happened way low. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. They didn't. So I was more familiar with parks that is now like the Riverwalk, the shit that has turned into the Riverwalk and shit. We was more familiar with going down there before it was even like that. Like, it was
when it was just one of them parks you just had to pull up.
It was behind the
still off Jefferson.
Fort Street. I want to say maybe, but
I don't know.
We used to go behind
the Riverwalk,
where the Riverwalk is at, on the west side, on the west side part, where you could take the boulevard all the way down to the end, and you're at the water. We used to call that foot of the boulevard before.
Yeah, down there by the Harbor Light, by the shelter.
Yeah, before they decked it up to be the Riverwalk, we used to call it foot of the boulevard. You used to go down there. And used to be a fence down there that you couldn't even go on that part on that side because it was like, it used to look like the grass side was like trains and shit was over there. You know what I'm saying? And we used to sneak over there and fish right there, and just right over the gate, right over there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was before it was like a park that people went to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because what happened was they realized that people was going there, and instead of making you have to trespass, sneak, whatever the fuck, they modernized it and got it together for the city. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm greatly appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying before the times. I was a person that was before the times, and we went down there when it wasn't hooked up. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't decked out, hooked up. Those are the type of spots that we used to go to. We didn't go to.
Now, they damn near developed the whole river front. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There ain't too many more places like that down here no more.
So it's supposed to be a walk all the way through now. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Listen, I understand that, and I like that too. All I'm saying is just the timing. You know what I'm saying? And where they went, the areas that my grandparents went and took me to, it wasn't an area that was an area for like that a young parent was taking her kids to, or you know what I'm saying, that a parent was allowing their kids to even go to. Like, I wasn't even and then I was a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like number one, I probably wasn't old enough anyway if I wanted to go to Belle Isle. Number two, it was far as fuck from where we stayed. And number three, that they didn't do those type of parks. You know what I'm saying? As being older people, as being grandparents, they didn't do those type of parks. They mainly predominantly did smaller parks that you can fish at, that's whether it was kid friendly or not. And I mean, what I mean by kid friendly is whether it had somewhere for you to play or not, because I mean, it was all boys. It wasn't no girls by the time I was growing up. It was just me and my uncle. You know what I'm saying? It was boys. And we wanted to fish. Shit, we didn't want to play anyway. When we get out there at a certain age and we learn how to fish, we learn how to fish early. Once the age came that we learn how to fish, we ain't getting out there looking for no playscape. You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking for no kid friendly anyway. Shit, we want to fish. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So, um, we just it was we could squeeze in any part because at the point where we learned how to fish,
Y'all thought y'all was prize winning fishers, fishermen, or fishers of men.
I mean, who thought? Oh, you said who thought that?
You and your uncle and your grandma, granddaddy, all of y'all that was
So,
out there
my
fishing. Like, was
granddad-
y'all
so-
getting like buckets of fish? Was y'all
Uh-huh.
and was y'all like bringing people down there and teaching them how to fish and shit like that?
We
Y'all was
didn't
like
just grab random people and teach them how to fish. No, because
not just.
I mean, like, I'm not saying like random. I'm saying like our family
Like,
members.
yeah, not
No.
random.
No, I'm random family members. Like, it don't matter if you over for the weekend and this. You don't know. No, you don't know how to fish. No, they didn't play that because we not about to take you and you about to be crossing our lines up, and now we can't catch no fish because you don't know. No.
At what point do you learn though?
Listen, learning. So what they had, learning comes. It's gonna take time. You ain't about to learn in one day. So just because you going down here with us today, because you over for this weekend, no, we don't got a pole for you anyway. Because there's no extra poles. Because
Y'all ain't used to have none of them cane poles, them like
no,
stick ones.
hell no.
Oh,
we
y'all on
was
some
beyond
bullshit.
that time. We ain't make poles.
Y'all was on some.
We-
No, I'm
we-
talking about the ones that you bought. That was like a cane. What would you call it? Never mind. Move. Next question.
I mean, no, we didn't have. We had fishing poles. We had rods with reels on it. That's how you learn.
They was fishing poles, but I feel like those was kind of like starter poles.
They was like sticks, you said?
They was like, yeah.
So what
Hold
did you
on.
do? Did you jab them in
It
the
still
water?
had a thing in there. It still had a thing on there, but cane pole.
Okay, fishing pole.
Cane fishing pole. This phone been really acting up anyway.
That's my song. But I don't know what you mean by a stick. We had like all of
Cane
them.
fishing pole.
All of them are sticks. You either put them together or it's
Mhm.
just
A
straight
fishing
up.
pole is a real free rod, typically made of bamboo or
That
fiberglass.
one.
Yeah, that's bamboo.
Designed
No,
for
we didn't
simple
do that.
swim
That ain't got no rope
You
on
tie
it.
the
That don't
line
got a
directly
reel.
to the tip.
You gotta
Natural
tie
My
it.
grandma used to have these for me. These the ones that my grandma used to give me
Yeah.
as a little when I was little. And
Yeah,
go.
you know what you do with that? When you tie the line and the hook on there, you gotta pull. You gotta be able to pull that shit out. You fishing? You ain't fishing in a river with like that. You ain't not off the bank.
She used to give a She had my
Uh,
grandma and Big Larry.
Well,
Yeah.
if you off the bank with that,
At all of the places that I was at, the Footer Boulevard,
Yeah, that-
Jefferson, all that.
cause it's hard to, cause your string, you can't reel it. Your string is tied to the end. So you gotta, when the fish bite, you gotta snatch it and then you gotta get the bitch all the way out the water.
Mm-hmm.
That's a older style technique of fishing, but they was standing in the water. You get what I'm saying?
No, we was on the bank. We was on the
Yeah, you wasn't. Well, I'm saying that,
Well,
that style of that.
Oh, you
bamboo.
saying I as a kid?
Right.
Because you're right. They might have been because it wasn't no thing back then. They
Right.
could go all the way down to the water.
That's where that style. That's where that style of fishing rod came from. They first they used to spear them. You see them down there and you stab them and you pull him up. They spear them. But then, you know what I'm saying? I guess, I don't know what changed it to the wire on the end. But you're standing in the water. And it was easier. Off the bank, you know how much rope that is down there? When you snatch it, either somebody helping you pull it, or you gotta snatch that motherfucker and pull it so hard that it got the, but it's so many people around. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing, now today, and not even fishing to that, back then when I was a kid, you're not doing, the bank is full of motherfuckers. You pulling some shit out, splashing up, man, no, hell no.
I'm just saying, that's what we had. That's what I had. And yeah, that's how I know, that's how I knew what to call it. That's how I knew what to call it, because my girl, they would give it to the kids.
They gave y'all the old school sticks.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I thought they was made for kids at the time. You know what I'm saying? I thought them was the kid poles.
Now, what the kid poles are supposed to be are the buttons.
Little bitty ones. Oh.
With the button.
Okay,
that's the button.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to learn the bell. The bell joint is where you got the little shit where you got to flip. It's very important that you know this, because if you don't flip this bell, when you gonna throw that line and that bitch lock, you just threw everything off your line, because you basically is locked. So now it's gonna be like, all right, you got it, and you swing that bitch, and you got a sinker on the end. This bitch weighs 3 ounces, 4 ounces. I usually fish with a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? 4 ounce drink, because I'm getting way out there, and I want that shit to get down. You get the weight on the end, and you put all your strength to throw that bitch, it's gone. That's the sound it's gonna make. It's gonna be a snap. And you're gonna watch your motherfucking line go way out there. And you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't flip my bell.
Oh, and the whole thing gonna come off?
No, just that piece at the end. So now you're gonna have to pull it forward some more and then restring that bitch. You gotta put hooks on there again, another sinker on there again. Absolutely. A fisherman don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's wasting valuable fishing time. Mm-hmm. I don't want to. That's why a fisherman don't like to cross your line. Like, don't be out here crossing my line up. That's a waste. You wasting my time. I could be catching fish. You crossing my line up. Mm-hmm. Don't be crossing my line up. You know what I'm saying? Like, a fisherman just go. Like,
and you saying that's why a real fisherman don't want to be out there with like families, rookies, just
absolutely
motherfuckers just doing
somebody
anything.
That's out there to get a meal. They ain't trying to be out there with just anybody.
Right.
They not they you know what I'm saying? Cause a fishing is it's a concentrational type of deal. It's relaxing, but it's focused. You know what I'm saying? It's attention to detail. You have to watch your pole, and a lot of fishermen is going to fish with more than one pole. You have to watch your pole, and if you got two, you got to watch them both, and you got to understand the current of the river that day. It may be heavier than regular, and you got to know the difference when your pole laying down opposed to when it's a fish bite. It's attention to detail. So a fisherman is really relaxing. I don't want to be distracted by nothing. Because he got to
be focused.
He focused, and then just the scenery is relaxing itself. Mm-hmm. But I got fishing in my mind. I'm focused. So I may be sitting back in a chair. You know what I'm saying? I got my music playing. I'm in my zone.
I'm eating hog-head cheese.
Or eating hog-head cheese with crackers. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my zone. But that don't mean I won't multiple people out here to come up and have a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a friendly fisherman. I'm not gonna cut nobody off. I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit. But let me tell you this. I don't care where we at in a conversation. My pole start doing this, conversation over. I'm not talking to you no more. I'm gone. I'm going to my pole. I'm reeling my fish up. Now I gotta rebait my. I'm done talking.
What your pole got to do? Twerk.
Basically.
The twerk. The
Or a
the
little
pole-
TikTok dance. That's what it got. You hear me? You gotta do that. Listen, I'll teach you a different. I'll teach you. We'll go fishing, and it's the silver bass should be down here by now. But to teach you the difference in a bite because the current of the water can make your pole. Now your pole basically stands up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now a bite from a fish. Now basically when your pole bend is what people think is automatic bite. When your shit goes to bending in a motion like slow.
Yeah, that's when
and
the fish trying to take it off.
No, it can bend down hard as fuck. That's the current of the water. Because you could tell by the motion of your pole.
It's rhythmic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fish ain't got no rhythm.
Uh-huh.
He trying to take that bitch.
Uh-huh.
So
when it start going crazy.
Bingo, because when he bite, he flapping his tail.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be wah. Either you catch it when it's like that, or you gonna let it wah, and he gone. That mean he took everything off that bitch and he gone. You just fed that nigga for the day.
Oh, so if you catch you gotta get it right away.
You gotta snap.
Or he
that's
gonna
why.
get the
That's
food
why That's why I said talk.
Oh, because hold on. Because once it gets to doing all that, when you do that, that's gonna hook him.
Bingo.
Other than that, he gonna be able to get the food and go without getting hooked.
Other than that, he got it. The whole hook is the scenery of once he gets in his mouth, he pull it, you hook it. If you don't pull that bitch, and he done got the da-da-da,
he been able to finesse the food off of there.
He gone with your shit. He gone. He gone with your shit. That's why I said if a motherfucker talking to me and my pole do this, conversation over. Conversation over.
And that's why you gotta be paying attention.
Mm-hmm. I came out here for a meal.
Mm-hmm.
What you gotta know is, it don't take much for a meal. You know what I'm saying? Now, depending on how many people you feed. Now, we can go out, catch 3 fish. That's a meal for the both of us. Anything better than 3, we about to be in this bit like a fish fry. You hear what I'm talking about? We gonna need Bernard to come over here with that big ass thing to wheel the motherfuckers down and fry them in that good oil. You know what I'm talking about? But anything more than 3, you feeding more than 2 people. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean more than 3, because anything smaller than what we call, this is what we do. We pull a fish up, it reached that size, we say that's a sandwich. Anything smaller than that's a sandwich, throw that shit back. You know why?
They gotta grow some more.
Yeah, you know, number one.
Get it next year.
Number one, they gotta grow some more. Some people still take the small ones. Number 2, me, I fillet my fish. It gotta be, it gotta be full grown. The meat gotta be big, pause. You know what I'm saying? The meat gotta be thick, pause, on the fish. But if you got something, I'm not about to fillet that shit. I'm not about to, none of that. Hell no. Shit, what you gonna do with that? Who gonna clean it? Who gonna cook it? That's not me. You, listen, okay? So, that's just how it go. Like, if I pull in some shit, and I pull in a fish, and I feel like that motherfucker not a sandwich, I throw that bitch back in the river. That's how I fish. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't even know how we even got all off into that. You said you got some stuff to say.
I'm excited to go fishing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to get your fishing license because I think you're gonna want to fish. Once you reel in your first fish, I think you're gonna like it.
I'll get mine. How much it costs?
I never said nothing like
We
that. I'm not
talking
saying it like that.
Like
You
what?
misunderstood what I'm saying. Because I think what we talked about the first time was saying, like, we can go and then you ain't gonna have yours. You can just kind of just play off. You know what I'm saying?
But I said I was gonna get mad whether I fish or not. Y'all ain't hearing this. We AI, cause you.
I'm sorry. I was trying to say one.
Because you can run my pole, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Pause.
I don't have a pole.
Right, so that's why you gotta say that. You can run
I don't have a pole, so why do I have to pause?
Because just the way
Because
that...
motherfuckers be swearing up and down, I'm a boy, I'm not. I would show y'all bitches my pussy.
Well, yeah.
I get banned off of YouTube.
Well, you just gotta know where to be at. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know where to be at. Yeah, listen, no. I don't have a problem with, like, helping you with your pole, but my thing is, I just don't want them to pull up.
That's why I say,
I'm gonna want to have 2 lines out anyway. You know what I'm saying? And
that's why I say, I'm gonna get one whether I fish or not. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at me crazy when I be like, okay, babe, I'm done with this. Now you gotta run all 4 of these bitches.
That's cool. I could do that, but you just gonna have to sit out there with me.
I'm not going. Where I'm going?
You sit in the car. Just sit in the car. You know what? I just want to sit in the car for a minute because it smell like fish. It's hot and people just yeah. You gonna go?
That's why we gotta get us a tent. Like, you know what?
Well, it also depends on the park that we go to. Delray don't got. Well, Delray kind of got tent space, but not a lot. It got to be like a small.
It could be
tent.
a little one.
If it's Delray. Delray is.
What's Delray?
Delray is one of my spots. I kind of grew up going to.
That's
Delray.
a park.
It's basically like a loading dock. So it's where you can fish, but every fishing spot you can't bring your boat. You can't launch your boat from every fishing spot. You have to have a loading dock.
We need to be able to bring a grill.
You can take a grill to Delray.
A tent, a grill.
You can take a tent, you can take a grill, because they don't have grills, they don't have tents, so you can take both.
Okay.
They got a little bit of grass. It's not a lot of grass. It's a little bit of grass. Like so
blow up mattress.
So let's say.
Because I need something to sit on.
So let's say. Okay. So let's say.
If they ain't got no grass for it to be like soft.
I'm about to try to explain to you. Okay, so let's say so let's say the street is the river. Okay, the curb is the where, you know what I'm saying? So from the curb to the grass is like, okay, no, from the curb
to the
sidewalk is like the sidewalk length that you can walk down that you're fishing from. Now from the sidewalk all the way back to like the house, that's about how much grass that goes all the way down. And then the rest is like rocks and shit and sand for you to park at. So you parking like right there though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get there early to get you a piece of grass.
Yeah. Bingo. That's the deal when you fishing.
To picnic. Cause you can be on
picnicking, fishing, anything.
Cause you can be on the curb on the street part where y'all throwing the thing out. But in order to get you some grass,
I wouldn't picnic at Delray. Now picnicking, I would picnic at Skateboard Park, because you can picnic on the grass away from the water to where you can see the water, but
I want to be by the water.
You don't want to be close to where people fishing at, to where water is flicking on you, because if people reeling in fish and shit, you don't want to be, and people got their hooks on, you don't want to be. Delray don't got a lot of room like that. Not to be.
I have to walk down to the fishing part at Skateboard Park. Walk down a little bit. You saying
Skateboard Park got it's grass. You could see down, or you could, if you park down here, it's still more grass like off to the side where you kind of like by the water. So the Skateboard Park got a lot more grass. A lot more grass.
And where is that at?
That is by Crest Motel. Boulevard. That's That's by Crestmont, skateboard park. So, now that's a picnic spot. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's too crowded. I don't want to picnic there. I'm
I'm
talking about a more
Yeah,
I'm
well,
talking about just a private picnic, not like a family picnic.
that's what I'm
you know
talking
what I'm saying?
about. Like you can. What I'm saying is, skateboard park is a park that you can picnic either way. If you're on a date picnicking or if you family picnicking, it's just space. What I'm trying to get is space to picnic without being front and center of a fish, like where people are fishing and it's like you in the midst without fishing. Like you know what I'm saying? Skateboard park allows you can see the
I've
people
been to
fishing.
skateboard park a lot and a lot of times, knowing where it's at. Nah. I mean, I didn't have because the choir had they family day down there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't been down there. Just it's too. That's too for what I'm talking about. It's too lit. I'd rather have it at freaking Belle Isle. You know what I'm saying? Because you can find little areas there that is not so heavily populated. What was we talking about? Elizabeth Park.
So so what you saying is everywhere at skateboard park is slapping. Like every little piece of space that they got is loaded with people.
I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, because I'm about to tell you that's not true. That's not a true thing. As skateboard park, I'm gonna tell you back by the basketball court where the grills are for people to grill, and you can bring your own grill where the trees and the shade and the grass is at. It's not a lot of people over there because you kind of park. You park right there. Actually, it's where you park at. You park right there, and the grass is on one side. Excuse me. The other side is the basketball court. Then it leads to the skateboard park. Then you got a down low parking where you're closer to the water. Now you got when you park in this parking lot.
That's where we will fish, huh?
That's where you can fish.
That's yeah.
Because you right there. I got a picture where I'm right there with my mom. I can show you how you close right there. And then over off to the side, there is grass back. You can still walk down and still be by the fishermen to where there's probably not even people down here for real. Because the problem is people don't like to be too far away from their car. This leads you to where you kind of got to walk with all this stuff that you got, and you got to bring it back. Ain't no when people can just get out their car and be on the grass right here. Ain't nobody about to be walking down here by the water or going down here by to be down here on the grass when I could have did that right there by my car. As soon as I pulled it out, I opened it up. Then as soon as I closed it up, I put it in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay, I think I know. Don't. But
I'll show you. It's just, yeah, that's it. Just say you from the east side. That's all, and I understand that.
I'm from Detroit.
I'm telling you about my neck
I'm from Detroit. I've been a homeowner on the west side for damn near 10 years now, so don't do me.
That doesn't have nothing to do with where you just said.
I've been down there
but
to that part.
You just said about. When we talked about Belle Isle, you said, yeah, I'm from the east side. So, now don't try to throw that to the side now. You from the east side. I'm trying to throw it off now. It was this talking about Belle Isle. Yeah, because I'm from the east side.
I ain't trying to throw nothing here. I ain't trying to throw nothing. I'm just saying, I'm from Detroit.
Oh, no,
but, I mean, I probably know the east side more longer. I mean, I've probably known the east side longer, but...
Specifically, you said earlier, I'm from the east side. I know y'all heard it. Okay, well, yeah. And now you can go into whatever you was going to do. And I'ma say
so
Detroit part.
My Detroit, what I do is cool. I'ma say this. First of all, it's becoming summer more and more. You know, we outside later and later. You know what I'm saying? We sipping or whatever. We already said we gonna say it every week. Do not drink and drive. Please do not drive too late. If you know you was drinking at 8 o'clock, you woke up and it's 11:30, but you still feel kind of drunk. You still feel kind of. Don't get in your car and drive. Just don't do it, right? Because we even saying it's your fault. But it's a lot going on out here. The police is getting in accidents with people because they busy. They not able to keep their head on so much of a swivel.
Stay off them phones, man. When y'all driving, stay off them phones. Dude that said he was reaching down for something, I really believe dog was on the phone.
The one who hit the back of my car?
Absolutely. I believe he was on the phone. Stay off them
He
phones.
said he was reaching for some tissue or some shit.
Come on, man. Stay off them phones, man. It happens so fast. It's like this on that phone. Man.
It's true though, and
That's
I'm the main one who needs to stay off my phone. So we're not saying nothing that we want to say to ourselves,
Absolutely.
our kids, our mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's only awareness, you know.
And make sure you know the rules of the road, pay attention, follow all safety guidelines, because it's important that you stop at stop signs. It's important that you stop and give right away to the cars coming before you make left turns and shit like that, because if you don't, you end up in accidents and people could lose their life because of a mistake.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta drive for the next person.
So don't do it.
Sometimes you know that people may run this stop sign and the one this you supposed to have the right of way. Listen, that don't mean just go fly through there. Sometimes you may need to go through there with caution. Hit your brakes first. Look
yellow light. Proceed with caution.
Just because
stop.
you got the right of way and you know people is running this stop sign.
You never know who outside.
You don't know.
They have more to drink than you. Just
you don't know when they're doing it. People could be drinking any time of the day. Any time of the day.
Literally. Motherfuckers wake up 10 a.m. drinking. No job, no nothing. Just sucking on the last bottle of beer from last night.
And still get out here behind the wheel. So listen, man.
Please be careful.
We driving for each other a lot of times. Just be cautious on that for real.
And to the police, I feel like at a certain point, once you feel like you gotta reach the same speeds that you pulling people over about,
that was his fault.
Just stop.
That was the policeman's fault.
I feel like it was the other people's fault because, and now it was the police fault too because they were speeding.
He ran the light, didn't he?
No, it wasn't. It's not no light right there.
Oh, it wasn't no light.
No, and I was trying to think, is it even a stop sign right there? Because I'm from that way. You know what I'm saying? I used to live maybe 6 blocks from there. I used to go to that store right there frequently. They sell pizza in there. Mm. And I asked my classmate who I'm friends with on Facebook who shared it or whatever. I'm like, ain't it a stop sign right there? Because it seemed like it's a stop sign on that corner. But she was like, no, it's not no stop sign on the corner. Either way. Well, it might be a stop sign on the, it's probably a stop sign on the residential streets that's coming this way. But on Gunston, going that way, it's not no stop sign. Because, see, it's a light. Maybe 3 blocks back there on 6 Mile. And then there's a light maybe 3 blocks down that way on one of the other little streets. You know what I'm saying?
But so if it happened like this,
listen, let me tell you, it happened. This the police. It happened like this. They was going to, like this. The police was coming this way, and the white car was going that way. They both was going down Gunston like this. And the white car turned without stopping. They yielded a little bit, but they didn't stop. The white car turned in front of the police car, and the police car hit them.
That's what I'm saying. So
the white
but that's what I was saying. I thought it would have been a stop sign somewhere, but now that you say he just turned in front of the dog, so he should have been the one. Yeah.
He should have stopped. Mm-hmm. He should have stopped and waited for that police car to go past. Now the thing is, it was probably dark. It was dark. No, probably it was dark. He probably didn't know that was the police car because the police car didn't have on no lights or sirens, and it was going fast as fuck. But the police station is right down the street. They probably hadn't put them on yet. Not saying that's excuse, but I'm just saying. Either way it go, you know what I'm saying. They were supposed to stop, come to a complete stop before they made that left hand turn on Gunston. And that's just a case in point where you gotta drive for everybody on the road. You don't know who it is. It might be the police speed and not paying no attention. It might be somebody running from the police. I just seen somebody running from the police the other day. Down they was speeding down Evergreen. I was coming home from work. And they was speeding down Evergreen fast as hell at like 9 miles. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I couldn't believe it. They went past my car. I'm going south. They going north down Evergreen. And they went past so fast. It was like, shoot. They like damn near rocked my little car. You know what I'm saying? They flew by me so fast. And then when I tell you, it was probably like, this gonna get a little funny. It was probably like 2 or 3 minutes later. I got like 2 stop signs down, and then the Southfield police came past, speeding a little bit. Now they weren't going as fast as the people that was running from them. The people that was running from them was going at least 70 on Evergreen. I'm not playing. Maybe 80. They was speeding so fast. And the police came past going maybe like 55, 60. You know what I'm saying? They was speeding too. But that's the whole thing. Like, you have to drive for other people. You have to drive for police chases. You have to drive for people who may have medical emergencies.
Ain't supposed to be damn driving.
Ain't supposed to be driving. Drunk people riding down Telegraph the wrong way the other night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was a thing so hard for a minute that everybody was doing it.
And my own uncle, dog. My uncle was in the news. He was on the newspaper because he was on the Davidson Freeway going the wrong way. Or was it 75? It might have been 75. It was either the Davidson or 75. The police pulled him over and was like, he was on his meds, which he was on meds. You know what I'm saying? And he was elderly because he was past 60 something. You know what I'm saying? And they reported it as an elderly man going the wrong way on the freeway. It was my uncle all day. And that's nothing but the grace of God that
because you know
he could have been 86 down here.
You know, that probably happens in so many situations. Listen, my granddad, before, you know what I'm saying, he passed away. God rest his soul. They used to say that he used to be like, I'm going to the store, and he'd call back and be like, he done ended up way somewhere else because he done forgot.
He had dementia.
He done forgot where he was even supposed to be going, why he was even supposed to be
and
going.
My uncle was on his meds. Yeah, but, you know, he been and took too many of them motherfuckers.
I mean, you know, just conditions happen. You know what I'm saying? In life. And you can't expect to be like, oh, I wouldn't do that if it was me, because you don't know. It ain't you yet. Because when it becomes you, if you are in a situation,
you just don't know.
You probably gonna be like, shit, fuck it, I only need to do this.
You just don't know. I'm going. And especially if you're used to being not only independent, but a person that people depend on. I'm not finna wait on nobody. Yeah. I got to go get this, especially if you got people dependent on you. Like, I got to go get this for my wife. I got to go get this for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna say you in denial, but you not gonna let it defeat you.
Absolutely never.
Or that's at least your feeling at the time.
Absolutely never will I ever let anything defeat me because I got the victory. Okay.
And I
Um.
feel like the older people get, the more people feel like this. The older they get, it's like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, it's like life is like you a baby to a kid to a grown up to a baby again. You 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 get old enough, you get to a point where just like when you was a baby, you start not to being able to do shit for yourself. Somebody got to do something for you, as if you was a baby again. So life is like a baby, a kid, a teenager, an adult, and then I'm a baby again.
You ain't lying. I say it all the time. Twice a child.
That's exactly. That's exactly.
Because even if it's to the point where, you know, you still able to do things, you know, you still physically able, you be behind in the times and you need your kids, your younger nephews, nieces, godkids, whatever, if you a person that don't have kids, to keep you, to teach you the new technology, the way things are done now. You know what I'm saying? Because
the way to stay away from the shit that you was trying to stay from back then, the new way to do it. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
it. That's
The
it.
new way to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Basically, because as knowing your parents or grandparents, when they get there, oh, you like, I know, yeah, they don't fuck with this, that, but they don't know. They might not know. You hear them talking. Don't talk to them. Grandma, don't know. Hell no. They try to scam you.
Right.
Don't talk to them.
That
Let me tell you.
part.
This what they doing. The motherfuckers that call you and say this and do that, yeah, you putting them hip. They absolutely need you in every way. You know what I'm saying? And it happened. Like you said, twice a child. Best way to say it that I've ever heard. Twice a child. That's the thing.
And think about it. When you are a child, especially when you get to a certain age to where you could do shit yourself, but you still just need help, guidance, whatever. You don't want to be a child. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? You don't want.
Correct.
So that's why when you have your elderly family members who may be in that space, they don't like that shit. They hate it. They don't want to give up their independence, you know what I'm saying? Just like you might have that grandma that don't want to stop driving, even though she knows she that bitch that was driving down Telegraph the wrong way the other day. Just like we had
to blame it on something that it ain't her fault. Shit, well, I ain't know they had the road fucked up. If the road wasn't fucked up right there, I would have known that I wasn't going the wrong way.
Damn near fight my uncle to get his car from him, to get him to sell his car, even after that whole driving down the freeway the wrong way incident. Like, that didn't convince him to get his car away right away.
Yeah. Cause I feel like the older we get, we don't. That's a thing in us. You know what I'm saying? I know from experience, we don't really want to believe that we can't do. I'm coming in the years of my retirement, and if you know,
as far as from football,
if you know, you know, I've been playing football, pretty much. I've been playing
since you was 10 plus 2.
I've been playing football more of my life than I have not been playing. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't get to do the big one, my dream, you know, and I heard it the best from one of the people that I listen to as an inspirational speaker. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, that just means your journey is different. You know what I'm saying? And some people be like, God, why me? And he said when it happened to him, he said, why not me? You know, and that's where I'm getting to. That's my where I'm getting to, because just because that was my goal, what I seen, you know what I'm saying? I seen a different visual from what is now today. But me living in both and still being active in both times. I just feel like what I've seen and been through and know, you know what I'm saying? And I got a younger brother that does it, which helps with what
How much younger is your younger brother?
Uh,
Like how many more years he got before he retired? Probably.
Oh, he's gonna play. He's gonna play at least another 10 more, at least.
He's 10 years younger than you.
I ain't gonna say that. But I'm saying at least 10. Because he's athletic and he's not 10 years younger than me. He's probably about maybe 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly.
So he in his 30s, sorry.
Yeah. He in his 30s. Yeah, absolutely. So.
Speaking of retired football players, y'all know Russell Wilson retired, right?
He was contemplating, but as he should, because
he retired. Well, that's what I saw.
He's gonna be.
There's so much fake news on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, well, he was contemplating last time I seen. If he does do that, he's gonna be an announcer somewhere. He's very.
Today I seen that he retired, but absolutely.
He's very.
And I predict at least one more kid, maybe 2. Before Sierra shuts down her uterus or whatever. Not they retired, they got more time. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna make money. They're still making money.
Yeah,
they don't have to do shit. She don't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna continue to make money off of her songs, if nothing else. My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies. I'm a sick reputation for handling bras.
My boy P.D. Pablo, that was my dog. I used to love that nigga music. No, that's cool. That's fine. Sierra, yeah.
That's her husband. Don't do her.
No, I'm not mad at, hey, listen, Russell I don't know if he retired yet, because I keep up with NFL news a lot, and I haven't necessarily seen that Russell Wilson has retired. I feel like I would have seen that. That possibly could be fake news, but, I mean, at the same time, it possibly couldn't, because like I said, the last time I seen Russell Wilson, like talking or a statement that he made was when he was contemplating in between if he would retire or if he would play another season. Which led me to, I don't even know how we even got to talking about Russell Wilson. Because for a minute, I thought we was still on What Up, Though, Is You Cool? Russell Wilson ain't got nothing to do with Detroit. Not nothing good anyway. Every time we see him, we want to beat him. Pause, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know how we got on Russell Wilson. So maybe you could tell us how we got on Russell Wilson.
I hope you can see my coochie because we live. I forgot.
Oh, you couldn't.
Ain't nobody watching right now. Because I talked about him, I brought it up because you said you was close to retirement, and I found out that he retired today. So, big ups to him. Shout out to him and his family. I wish them well, and I do believe he will be a great announcer, great correspondent, whatever. And I really wish y'all would get off of his dick. Stop hating on him. Stop calling him a simp. Stop calling him whatever. Just stop worrying about him, especially now that he have retired. Stop fucking worrying about him. He is a good husband. He is a good father. And man, y'all business. Y'all niggas ain't even got no motherfucking wife. Let alone a wife as beautiful, sexy, and successful as Sierra. All you future fans could go suck somebody's dick.
Let me tell you where you fucking up. Let that man have haters, because if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right. Let people hate on that man.
No, they can, but I'm still going to tell them to shut the fuck up with their stupid, ugly, dumb ass.
Let him have haters to remind him every day that he doing some shit right. Because every day it's a nigga waking up with you on his mind.
Wishing they had Sierra as a wife.
With you on his mind. That live a whole nother life that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Bitch.
Let that man have his haters. Shit, I wanna have some haters one day. Shit, let that man have his haters.
Well, I got haters. I got haters.
See, yeah, see, okay, you do though.
And
you
I
do though.
I got haters already.
I'm trying to have some haters one day, cause when you got haters, you doing some shit right.
Talking about me behind my
haters.
back, contemplating and investigating and don't know the tea. Hoes keep kissing my ass and suck my dick.
I don't want y'all to hate on me, cause y'all, not my peoples, not my family, but you know what I'm saying. If y'all,
them be the main ones, unfortunately.
If y'all want to share the video and then somebody start hating, make sure y'all send them my way. Listen, I want somebody. Hey, you can hate on me. Hey, I mean, I don't know what you want.
You can hate me now, no Diddy, bitch.
Yeah,
but
okay.
you won't stop me now, no Diddy, hoe.
Okay.
You can hate me now, oh no.
Okay.
But I won't stop now.
No, she's about to go ahead and make that with AI. It's about to be a song.
Bitch.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What else did you have for Detroit? Because you said you wanted me to say one thing that was kind of good. You said because you.
My last thing for Detroit, what up, though, is you cool. Now, and this, I want to leave a question on y'all minds that y'all really need to ask yourself. And leave us a comment below with what you really think, right? Now, a couple days ago, yesterday, whatever the fucking case may be, a man assaulted a lady in the Potbelly downtown off of Woodward in Detroit. And I'm gonna put the video. Let me. What is this? I'm gonna put the video in the edited version of here, right? I don't know what this woman did to this man, but I feel like it was nothing that could have possibly warranted what he did to her. He should have called the police. If she did something that bad to him, then it was bad enough for her to get arrested. And he should have called the police. There was no excuse for a man to do what he did to that woman. Even if it was a trans woman. Okay? Because you really can't tell with the woman being on the floor. But I feel like even if it was a trans woman, because trans women, even though they was born men, they're clearly weaker individuals, whether they have taken estrogen to make them weaker, or if they just
most of them do,
or if they just born weaker, feminine.
Still taking estrogen.
I know, but even if they not though, right? Even if they ain't got the money for no estrogen, I wouldn't give a fuck what it is. Literally, no, I don't see nothing. If this person didn't literally sexually assault your child,
I mean,
what could happen?
I mean, I ain't gonna
call the police.
I mean, I feel like, you know, hey, listen, if that was the case, you ain't even out with a motherfucker. But at the end of the day, yeah,
you might have just. We don't know how they got together. He could have ran into her. He could have I'm just saying, we don't know what started the video. He could have walked past the window.
It's only a couple things that I'm gonna say that's gonna turn the motherfucker up. You was the person that took a life of somebody, one of my loved ones, and I caught you outside because you free. You did it. I know you did it. You gloated about it. I know it's
type
you.
Shit.
I
Yeah.
know it's you.
Yeah.
And
like
the
you
law
say,
ain't did nothing. I just want to say this. It's only a couple certain cases.
Yeah.
You did something to one of my kids.
My mama, somebody I love like that. Yeah.
Somebody that
I feel responsible for.
Didn't have right. So,
I don't give a fuck if they could have fought back. I feel responsible for them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to tell them, like, you know what, I seen such and such downtown, but I ain't do nothing to them. No, I'm going to tell them I seen such and such downtown, and I tried to take their motherfucking head off. I ain't care about me. I ain't care if I went to jail. I was on camera.
Yeah.
I tried to take them out of here because of what they did to you.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it remind me. It remind me of the Coney Island situation that happened in Detroit on Dexter and Dre Road at A Eagle. If you know, you know. It remind
This
me.
was recently?
No, this was a while ago. What I'm saying is, it remind me of because, and I still don't know. All this is alleged. I am AI. It remind me because what happened was a dude unalived 3 dudes in there, and the A Eagle, Coney Island. It's a whole story about this.
And it's all on camera.
They said what happened was
There was people in there. Other people, yeah.
What people tried to say was they was just talking about dude, talking about his shoes and all that, and he in there with his lady. They just talking about him, and he just went crazy. And then a whole nother story started circulating where those was the people who also pew him in a car with his kid at a Walmart, and he had to go to the hospital and he was in critical condition, and he came and he made it.
But he just happened to run into their
and he seen them. And that was the time he seen them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, I can never let you get by with that.
Like you said last video or 2 videos ago, something that you was like, a gangster. What I know to be a gangster, you don't give a fuck who around. I mean, my bad.
The gangster I know. Shit, the gangster I know. It ain't no rules, ain't no morals, ain't no respect for nothing. You a gangster, like, nigga. I did what I had to do in any situation necessary. That's a gangster. Mm-hmm. My version.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. That's definitely an ultimate gangster. But you know, you got some baby gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna call them baby gangsters. I'll maybe say more professional or old school gangsters, because back in the day, a woman or a child that didn't have nothing to do with.
Off limits.
I'm just saying.
Off limits.
That might not be a 2026 gangster.
That was off limits.
But I'm from the 1900s. You know what I'm saying? So, and motherfucker, but that's the thing. Motherfuckers way more reckless now.
It ain't no more loyalty.
Motherfuckers way more reckless now, to the point to where their goal is to get you. Like you said, if somebody else got to be a casualty of war, it is what it is. You from the hood, you know what it is.
That was loyalty.
They not gonna let you get away just because there's some kids around.
That was loyalty, though. That was loyalty.
Loyalty to who?
Loyalty to the word. It was an unspoken rule. It was
loyalty to the game.
Loyalty to the game.
The rules of the game.
Bingo.
But
it was
loyalty. That's back when people, even though they was in the streets, before they got in the streets, they had home training. Right? Like you say, they was raised by a big mama. They was raised by mothers that had home training. That they left the house at about 10, 11 at the earliest. You know what I'm saying? But those first 10 years, they was being disciplined. They was getting home training. And now the 70s and the 80s came, these parents that got hooked on something and stopped paying so much attention. Now, they one of 8, 9 cousins being raised by a grandma that's trying to give them the home training. And yeah, she can do so much for so long.
Kids.
But once this kid reached 13, 14, she can't buy them Jordans, and that nigga on the corner gonna give him a cent to get.
Yeah, listen to what I'm telling you. Kids been hard-headed. That shit ain't just start.
I didn't say that. This is what I'm saying.
Right, so what I'm saying is, it might be more to that it's dealt with, but what I'm saying is, it's just attention to, right? Like, a lot of parents, I feel like, and I'm not saying hold your kid on a leash. I'm not saying you gotta hold your kid until
it's midnight in 3 minutes. Do you know where your kid's at? It was 10 o'clock 2 hours ago. Did you know where your kids were?
Exactly.
That's important.
The important shit of.
You can't just birth kids out your vagina and your penis.
A lot of these parents are out here, and the thing is, I can only be 100. I can only be 100. and we gotta put the keep it 100 back because we working on year 2. We gonna pass that. Listen, I can only keep it 100.
Yeah, no, for real.
What's happening is a lot of these mothers are getting stuck with multiple kids because whether they got multiple baby daddies or not, it's nobody that's really trying to stick around and be a figure. So a lot of these mothers are getting stuck with multiple kids, and it's like, I don't know what else to do than to be their friend. How else can I get a hold to them? The effort that the mothers gotta give is just crazy because you gotta give.
I was 15 with no support when I had them.
That's what I'm saying.
So I was still learning and growing, and by the time I'm 25, 28, and they 13, I'm still learning and growing. I'm still childish and immature.
Just imagine though, that's you with one. Just imagine that these niggas just taking advantage and putting another one and another one, knowing that you ain't about to do nothing.
What do they care? Nobody can do nothing for them.
It's gotta be somewhere in there where shit gotta change.
Generational curse breakers.
It has
Generational curse breakers have to be raised.
It has to happen.
Because here's the thing. They born every day. Generational curse breakers are born every day, but once you birth them, somebody gotta rear them. Somebody gotta nurture them. Somebody gotta make sure that they know who they are, so that they can continue on and break the curse and not be distracted and delayed by the devil early, because the devil, that's exactly when he come from.
That takes a 2-parent household. And I'm not saying 2 people gotta live in the same household, but it has to be a 2-parent at the very minimum, a 2-parent support system. Cause you might not have the village, but we got me and we got you at the very least. We gotta put both foot down from both. 10 toes, all 10 toes, and both hands. Listen, that's it. If it ain't nothing else.
I'm not getting what you're coming from, because even with my daughter's biological father being absent a majority of the time, my daughter still come from a 2-parent household because of my mom. You know what I'm saying? My mom has been a consistent, you know what I mean, non-wavering, she's had 2 people that she knew she could count on amongst all the other people in the village. You know what I'm saying? And
they ain't got to be under the same roof also, is what I'm saying, though.
But luckily for me...
That's a privilege. I mean, that's a privilege. But,
luckily for my daughter and me.
The way that it had to go, the way that it has to be, you know what I'm saying, is you know, and I know you are anyway. I'm not saying it's not. You got to be grateful that she understands. You know what I'm saying? The way it has to be, because
or trying to make sure she understands.
Some kids get to a point where they're like, well, okay, but why? You know what I'm saying? Why is such and such? And it's multiple questions that get to coming at where it's like, you gotta ask such and such, because I really don't damn know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta ask such and such. I can't tell you that part. You know what I'm saying? But as parents, that's not what we want to say.
I'd rather say that, though, than to, you know what I'm saying, lie and or be responsible for some shit that
it ain't even that you gonna lie about it. It ain't even that you gonna, you know what I'm saying? But as parents, I feel like we got a way of spinning off on our kids, and that's another problem. We got a way of spinning off questions that's very vulnerable. When kids want to know something, and you feel like you're all right now, probably ain't the time, or all right, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna spin out of this right now, because being a parent, you know what I'm saying, I done been through that. I done probably asked that same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spin off it for right now, or nah. Right now, we're going to sit down. I don't give a fuck what the moment is. All right, come on, let me pull you to the side, because I'm going to holler at you about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, You want to know? Let me tell you everything that I can possibly tell you.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm so glad we saying this right now because my mom did that for me, and I just told her how grateful I am that she did that when I was young and and at the time I didn't understand what she was telling me. And some people might think that I was too young to know the shit that she was telling me.
That's
you know
valuable.
what I'm saying?
That's valuable.
But I'm so glad because it helps me to know who I am.
That's valuable.
It helps me to know, you know, what generational curses I got to be breaking. Because if you don't know your story, then you don't know your story. And your story starts before you.
And I feel like with what we created, it's no reason to come off and make you feel, make them feel a different way from what actually
as far
happened.
as our parents.
No, our kids, our seeds, what we planted. It's no reason to come off and try to create a story. Listen, because regardless, you are the parent, right? Whether you fucked up or not, no matter what, like.
Right. That's how
It's
you
no
gonna let
reason
them know
to
that
hold
they
a
can still
story
do
from
great.
them. Like,
That's
just let
how they
them
gonna
do
know
it,
that
man.
they can still do great even though they make mistakes. You don't want your kids to grow too old thinking that you is some type
You
of
trying to
super
play
person
perfect.
they can.
You trying to play
You don't want
perfect.
to. Yep. You don't want to do that.
That's
Because
something that
then they
happened in
gonna
my
think they
household.
can't
Yep.
make no
Yep.
mistakes.
That's what happened in my household. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can't play perfect because ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Once they grow to learn that, and that's what happened.
And they gonna resent you because they
I
gonna feel
grew
like
to
you
learn.
lied to them.
A bang! I'm gonna get off of it. I'm not even gonna. That's what happens. That's exactly what happens. So, I don't know if you was done with your Detroit though. What up, Doja Cool? But you jumped into
yes.
doing some makeup.
No, I'm just fixing my lip gloss because my lip color because it was starting to look like it was fucked up. But yes, I'm done with the Detroit. What I'm doing.
You told me
cool.
to say something good. So
Yes.
what I have for y'all was, I know we talked about festivals and how Zeke is against them and whatever. So I don't want y'all to think that I forgot that. Not that
Zeke is against festivals.
big festivals and stuff that don't include the hood. You know what I'm saying? Big festivals. He was against the Grand Prix. Just a bunch of stuff that targets downtown. But you don't. You come downtown, you target downtown, you collect money, but you don't care about
The neighborhoods.
the neighborhoods, the struggling kids, the kids who go, you know what I'm saying? You go to the big areas and you collect the big money, and you may draw in people from the neighborhood, but you don't care about, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he was saying about the big festivals, the big events that happens during this all year. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Here, period. The big events that happens here.
But definitely during the summer.
Because they putting on.
Mm-hmm.
And they putting on for the community, the kids, what it don't matter, lesser fortune, whatever. But they in the hood with it. And I feel that.
I'm
and
talking about
Zeke and them.
Yeah.
And not just for me, for what we do.
Mm-hmm.
To see that, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it just don't happen overnight. It's one day at a time. And I want to eventually get down to maybe getting out with him one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And possibly gaining a group to do what he does in other spots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I'm saying? When he's here, we're here. Possibly being
connected with travel bags.
Addition to, you know what I'm saying? So
That's what we gotta do. Our vision board.
I love it. I love the idea. You know
So
what I'm
we
saying?
can,
Because I
yeah.
feel like it
Bring
could just
stuff like
do
that to
so
life.
much for the community. Everybody got their own word. Everybody get to their own people, and I feel like we got y'all. Y'all love us. We love y'all. We got y'all, and we could possibly, hey, bring summertime job for the kids. Something that's safe though. You working with somebody that's high profile on being safe in the community. You know what I'm saying? So just certain connections, man, are very important. So,
Relationships.
absolutely. And it's very important. So
It's more valuable than money.
and I feel like
You have the right business and political relationships. You can do more than a millionaire with $0. So, yes, I agree.
yeah.
Oh, look, this still ice.
It's very important. Yeah, you can be listen, Elon Musk is on the road to be one of the first trillionaires or some crazy shit. How much money he making? So you can be the next Elon Musk. But
Is something in there?
I said about festivals.
Bless.
Thank you. I said that because about I brought that up because I'm about to talk about a festival that's coming up, and I feel like a lot of my Detroit people are heavily into giving back, so that's why I'm heavily into promoting this festival. And it's something that I feel like I went to when I was a kid, but it was free. But, to each his own. Now, we got the Detroit Summer Festival, which used to be called the Summer Jam when I was young.
Is it sure?
I'm positive.
What make you think this the same thing?
Let me explain. So,
Are they still gonna have a Summer Jam?
No, there is no more Summer Jam. Summer Jam is over with. Summer Jam is a thing that has ended because it ended with a bad rep. And Summer Jam used to be free. And it ended with a bad rep. It used to have big names down at the Summer Jam for the free. You used to be able to pull up and see them on stage. You didn't have to pay no money. It led to fights, all type of BS. All type of BS. And so the Summer Jam went away after that. Then they brought it back and they put it on the inside to where it was they tried to mimic it and put it on the inside to where it was called the Summer Fest or something, but it was an inside event. And I know people tried to say, oh, y'all trying to be the Summer Jam. I remember that. So now, you ask, how do you know this is the Summer Jam? Okay. The Detroit Summer Festival is, number one, is at Hart Plaza. That's hints that, where was the Summer Jam at?
Hart Plaza.
That's hints that this is the makeup for now being the Summer Jam. But is it free? No. You still will have to buy tickets. But did they come out with a blast? Absolutely. It's a whole different set of how they got the artists going. They got artists starting from 12 o'clock that they open up soft. They open up real soft. And I had this one especially for you because they got a gospel karaoke hosted by T2 Times within the opening. That's going to be like from 12 noon all the way up until like 5. He's not the only person. They got a list of people. He's just one of the people. No. He's a gospel karaoke is hosted by T2 Times. You ain't hearing me. Yeah, you ain't hearing me. Yeah.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I'm so fucked up right now. I'm sorry to use that cuss word to describe what's happening right now.
No, I understand. No, that's fine.
Because you know why, right?
I don't. Because I don't know if you know the person or...
No, I've been wanting to have a gospel karaoke for about 2 years. Because I be at work and I be singing them songs and I get off work and want to sing karaoke, the gospel songs, you can't really sing them songs at karaoke at nighttime. I've been wanting to host a gospel karaoke literally since I was hosting the karaoke down there at the place that I was doing it at.
So,
I'm so mad that somebody got my idea now and they gone with it.
At this Summerfest, T2 Times will be hosting a gospel karaoke. That's within the 12 to 5 event. So they're going to open up.
That's during the daytime, yeah.
Right.
During the daytime.
They going to open up pretty soft, like getting people in the groove. You were out there early.
What is this? I'm sorry.
What day, you say?
Yeah.
This will be June 19th. So this is
Juneteenth.
exactly. So, and I think Juneteenth is on a Friday. To be exact this year, I think.
Most likely.
So, they got soft openings like that, and then they turn it to rap later around 5 o'clock. You got Cash Doll, Fetty Wap, Baby Tron, you know what I'm saying? You got some Detroit rappers, you got some Metro Detroit rappers, you got it's gonna turn up around 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Who is Baby Tron?
Oh, you don't know? Yeah, you don't listen to rap. That's fine though,
I like
baby.
that. I listen to rap.
But he's not from Detroit. He's from Flint, I believe.
Oh, he from Michigan now?
He from Michigan, yeah. He didn't know what Everfresh was. Right, because they don't do Everfresh up there. They don't got Everfresh in their stores up there. But the summer festival, you know what I'm saying? A lot of rapper, Fetty Wap, Cash Doll, come on, Cash Doll. You listen, Skilla Baby might pop up. They got is it Tay B? It might not be Tay B. Listen, man, I just think that the summer festival. Excuse me. I just think that the summer festival is gonna go down, and I like that Detroit is trying to have like summer events, like a whole schedule full of summer events. I love that for Detroit. What that does is that boom for businesses in Detroit, whether it's black owned or not. It boom for businesses, and it just booms for Detroit. It shows what
Bad black.
what Detroit is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to try to label Detroit as we are just so violent. We are, you know what I'm saying? But I like that other ways can show like who Detroit is for real. We are a hustling, gritty city. Like
Period.
and I like when other ways can show who we are, other than what the news show, because when people try to grade us by the news, of course you're gonna hear the worst. You know what I'm saying? And we got just as much as any other city going on over here. You know what I'm saying? What we do, what happens here, it's not that don't happen nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? But they try to, what they do is they highlight certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? They highlight certain stuff and they highlight it for certain reasons. When people come to Detroit, move to Detroit or whatever, like people love it here. Like
Love it here.
You just gotta know where to be and where not to be, and that's with anywhere. That's just not with here. You know what I'm saying? But because I've been to
Even outside now.
okay, thanks to baby, I've been outside. I New Orleans where I'm trying to buy some, you know what I'm saying, some tree from somebody at the store. You gotta give somebody your money and they gotta walk off with it and you got nothing and you gotta stand in one spot. I feel like they corner me. Like, no, stand right here. Like, cause you off camera, but they standing like they watching me like he was about to run off with the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very important to be, you know what I'm saying, to be equipped with the knowledge of. So, man, listen. Yeah, it's very important. So,
It's very important. It's essential if you want to make it.
Absolutely. So, that's an event. I feel like the Detroit Summer Festival is the old Summer Jam, and
Okay, that makes sense.
and I feel like we should support that if we can. If it lands within your budget, the ticket should be somewhere probably on Eventbrite or something like
I was
that.
about to say, do you know how much the tickets
I
are?
do not know a price.
We'll put it in the edited version.
And that's if they're out. I don't even know if there are tickets to out right now. Maybe. But if they are, yep, we will put an edited version. But if you are a person that, you know, hey, listen, let's do it. I feel like let's support stuff that we want, like we tried to talk about earlier. Let's support things that we want. Let's start getting out and voting against things that we don't want. As a whole, you know what I'm saying? As a group, as a community,
We got to.
just showing that we can do we can do this together as us. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's very important because that's what people are. That's what people are scared of. And when I say people, I mean like they rather see us take each other out than to see us work together. You know, and I mean like we work together, man. It'll just be something different, man. I just look at people like
Tell shame the devil.
I just look at people like my boy Julius, who made the plastiline, who made gas off of plastic. I haven't heard from him lately because gas has went up tremendously. Haven't heard from him lately. I hope that he's doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Because plastic.
I mean, ain't
is
nobody
cheap.
checking for him.
I mean, not that I've heard. Plastic is, he just haven't posted anything. Plastic is cheap. Gas is all.
Don't nobody know him personally like that. I'm worried. I mean, I'm not worried.
That
But
I know of.
like you say, I'm concerned. I ain't worried.
Concerned is that's because he made something that the
world could use.
the world all made is high everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got it to where he can turn plastic into gas. Yeah, if anybody know about him, man, check about him, man.
Leave us some comments and let us know. Yeah, because we you know,
I know his
far
first
away
name
fans.
Julius.
It's in our archives.
It's in our videos.
One
We
of our,
talk
yeah.
about him a lot. So,
It's in the title with one of them.
he's definitely a person that
Plastiline, right?
Plastiline. He's definitely a person that immediately when I seen gas go up, a light bulb lit in my
You
head.
thought about him, huh? Like,
I'm like,
I hope he good. And I ain't been posting. And I bet you his page is being inundated with comments. And
the way we
like,
going
where you
to
at?
war
Trying to
for
get your
gas and all that, and he made it to where he can just take plastic and turn to.
Yeah, everybody say a prayer for him.
Please do, man. If anybody heard from him, if anybody know anything about him, man, drop some comments when the last day you seen him probably live on a platform or anything. We would love to have him download and talk to us.
OMG, just a small message
Man.
or whatever to the yes.
Give
Absolutely.
us 3
We
minutes.
are praying for you, sir. We love you. We appreciate you for trying to help out the humanity, especially just to bring something good to black people as a new invention. Because we already know we invented everything.
And then the person that he is, he said he don't want to patent it because he don't want to make it hard for nobody else to steal. Like
it ain't about stealing. It's about everybody having access to it.
Bingo.
I'm trying to make the world a better place.
Bingo. When you know, oh my. I told you I listened to a motivational speaker. He said, when you know that it's not about you, the process is not about you. It's bigger than that. When you know that, the world becomes a better place.
Amen. Amen.
He said that the process, or I might be saying it backwards. I gotta listen to it again, right? Listen
Send
to
me
it
the link so I can put
He
it
said
in
either the process is bigger than the progress, or the progress is bigger than the process. One of the two.
You gonna send me the video?
I can send it to you
Right now, before you forget.
Inky Johnson. I can send
Send
it to you.
me the video
can
right
send it
now
to you.
before you forget.
This is something that I listen to, and he really speaks a very. I understand him. I'm gonna tell you, I understand him because
Send it to me, don't forget.
he was an athletic person, and what he did, it wasn't just something that he talked about. It's very much known. It's written in history, and he was one of the best to do what he did. And when it happened, and before he can even make $1 off anything, and he struggled all his life. Him, his mama, he struggled all his life. He told his mama he was gonna make it. When they told him that he was going to the NFL, all he got to do is finish the season out in college football. It's his second season. They told him all you got to do is finish this season, you'll be projected top 30. He said he called his mama and his grandma, and he told them
Quit bingo.
we'll never have to struggle again.
You ain't got to play another
We'll
lottery
never
ticket.
have to be
I'm the lottery
We'll
ticket.
never have to be the family that just say, oh, you know what I'm saying, we happy to just make it. Like he said, I'm going to take care of it. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
going to overlap
All of that.
more than meat. Amen.
The next game. The very next game. He went out. He had a good game. All the way into the fourth quarter. He coming down to make a tackle. A tackle, he said, I'm making my sleep, and I know exactly what he mean. He said, he blanked out. He woke up to his teammates telling him, get up. Get up. He said he told him, I can't. He said, they said, what you mean you can't? You are a starting cornerback. Like, nigga, get up. He said, no, I can't. He said he immediately went into prayer. He said, God, please, I hope that, you know what I'm saying? I pray that this is nothing that's forsaken me to take me away from my career. Like what I worked so hard for, what I put them days in for, like, I just told my mama and my grandma we good. Couldn't move. They had to pick him up, EMS. Nigga went to the hospital. He say he in the hospital. And before he know it, doctor rush in and say, hey, We got to get him out of here. Rush him to somewhere else. He got internal bleeding. He's about to die. He said that's the last thing he remembered before he went into surgery. So he woke up. Doctor told him, man, we got some bad news for you. He said, he told the doctor exactly this, like, shit, last time I seen you, you told me I was about to die. I'm woke, shit. What you gotta tell me that's bad news?
Literally can't be no better.
You can't tell me no bad
You
news.
ain't gonna wake up.
He told him, he said, well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. He said, the good news is...
You didn't die, but did you die?
He said, the good news is we saved you. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, I thank you. Thank you, Doc. He said,
This
the bad
is
news
a
is...
hallucination of that. You are really having this conversation right now. You did not die.
He said, the bad news is... You probably
will not
will never
play
be able to
another
play
down of
another down of
football.
football in your life.
I knew you was about to say that.
He said, you know what I told the doctor?
Because that's what was going
He
he thought
He said, no,
was going to get him, make him his
he just heard a nigga tell me he gonna get drafted the first 30. That's first round. Mm-hmm. It's 32 teams. Mm-hmm. You projected to go first 30. That's first round. You about to sign a deal. He told the doctor, no, not me. He said, no, you don't understand, Doc. He said, no disrespect to you or your word, Doc. He said, but you wasn't the one that was working extra at practice when I told my mama that we was going to make it.
So you wasn't there when Jesus came and got me off that bar stool, baby?
He said, no disrespect to you, Doc, but you know what I'm saying? You wasn't around when I was a young nigga. It was 14 of us sleeping in one house. I had to sleep on the floor every night. He said, no disrespect to you, Doc, but you wasn't around when I was the nigga who had to work out to get to be the nigga that I am today. He said, no disrespect to you, Doc, but nigga, I put that work in, and they told me I was going to be projected. No disrespect to you, Doc, but you got the wrong nigga. He said, I'm gonna play.
I understand. Y'all as doctors, y'all have to give me the worst case scenario because you don't want it to be that you told me it was gonna be all peaches and cream and it came back pickles and motherfucking throw up. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what he said. That's what it is. He said I had to understand that the process is bigger than the product. He had to go through all this shit right here because he had to be a person that showed other motherfuckers that you can do this. The nigga said the first time that he went on, matter of fact, he said he gave up football.
His name Inky what?
Inky Johnson. He said he gave up football. And then they had a new coach. The new coach asked him to work out. Just work out with me. I just want to see what you got. He said, all right. He worked out with the nigga. Coach told him, you know you can go D1.
This is college.
This is high school.
Oh, high school.
He said, you know you can go to any college you want to, is what he told him. He said, I just want to go D1. He said, do you know you can go to any college you want to? He said, I just want to go D1. He said, all right, play football this season. I'll put together a tape for you. You're going to go D1. Inky played 2 games and had 9 touchdowns. 9 touchdowns in 2 games. Immediately, they put a tape together for him.
That's insane, is it not?
Listen, he was a fucking athlete. The nigga was a dog.
That nigga was hungry.
This what I'm saying. He was a dog. How you not supposed to go to the NFL?
That little nigga was
But to understand what he understood.
Nah, for real, dog.
To understand that Nigga, I was supposed to be a millionaire in another way. But God wanted it to be a whole nother way. That's exactly. And he understood. And he got with it.
Babe, come here. Tell them to hold on a second. I need your help.
Okay, y'all got all on.
Put some butter in here right quick. And then look on the bottom of that refrigerator and see what that milk say. For us today. I think it's sometime in July. No, this is
Where is that?
it's at the bottom right there next to that gravy.
This milk
Yep.
is August.
Yes, perfect. What is the date on there somewhere? That's what it said? That's what it said for real? Okay, put a little bit in there. That's crazy. The milk is good. Just put a little bit, because I don't trust it. Smell it. See? I don't like this. What? Smell it. Just pour a tank bit in there. Very tank. Just like. Okay, that's good. And then get some of that chicken broth for me. I'm sorry, babe. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
show
okay.
her
Oh, you
like
okay.
a sous chef.
Okay.
It's right there, straight ahead. Chicken broth next to the yep. Pour a little bit of that in there. Little more. Here you go. Yeah, I want it to be like some whipped mashed potatoes. Put some more butter. Oh my God, is it too much butter? Did I tell you I love you today? I love you. Alright. Now it's gonna be too much pepper like when my mama cooked. Well, when she used to, she didn't cook like that no more. I didn't even know. Okay, wait a minute, let me taste it. I don't know what we're gonna figure out. That's good, that's salty. Cause you weren't supposed to have a fire on. I know, it's hot. The instructions said to make it was you just pouring the boiling water in there, not having it on. So I had the fire on at first. But I turned it off. Pouring the potatoes in there. looking at it, and then when I don't, I'll get mad. I don't like it no more. I don't want this shit. Fuck is wrong with white? And now it seems like in the last like 10, 15 years, all the instructions is stupid as hell. They just pictures, just no words. And I'm a reader.
I'm like, I know what the fuck these.
So it's like, what the fuck?
I can look at this shit and put this shit together.
So, but yeah,
so I'm mad as hell. Like,
so look, it says, add 2 cups of boiling water.
You didn't
I know. I'm just telling you what it said because I didn't know this either. That's why I did it how I did it because this is how I'm used to doing it. But this ain't how I'm supposed to do it. It says add 2 cups of boiling water to a heat-resistant serving bowl. Yep. Immediately add entire pouch of potatoes. Mix thoroughly using a fork to moisten all potatoes. That's why I use this.
Oh, yeah, I ain't know that either.
Yeah, then it say let stand for 1 minute.
Is you making the bread? Oh, the garlic bread?
Yeah, but
Is that why you got that out for?
yeah, but I'm gonna make that after I finish making this. I gotta cook this for 20 more minutes.
Oh, I ain't rushing nothing. I was just asking. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Well, 18 more minutes. And now we gotta finish this show and start what happens after. Alright, you guys. Y'all just heard behind the scenes of us cooking. Thank you so much. I freaking love you guys.
You ain't even finished. We got even go to internet mess. What are you talking about? No, it's not even over. Anyway.
Baby, it's 2 hours and 31 minutes. And we did talk about internet mess. Internet mess,
No,
I thought was
we
Russell
did
Wilson. What else?
We did not. I'll let you finish Detroit, and that's how I was wondering how we got to that. I'm sorry. Okay. My internet mess not long.
I'm sorry.
My internet mess not long though. I promise you it's not long. Okay.
It's okay.
I only got a couple things. And then I don't know if we talked about this last week or not. Anyway, the first thing that I want to lead off with. I don't know if we talked about this last week, so it's possibly short. Sauce Walker and Drake. Did we talk about that beef?
Yes, because I didn't know who the hell Sauce Walker was.
Okay,
remind me. Refresh our...
Sauce Walker is the baby mother of one of the females that Drake talks to.
The baby mother?
He's the baby father. I'm sorry, people. He's the baby father of one of the entertainment stars that Drake talks to, and she a
stripper or a porn star? Okay.
And she lets it be known that he takes care of he gives her money to
Drake?
Yeah, absolutely. Because Sauce Walker, she lets it be known that he abuses
don't take care of his
her.
Kids.
He puts his hands on her and does all.
So he a woman beater.
Yeah.
And Drake is Captain Saver.
Basically. And he made a whole diss song where he
What's
said,
the baby mama name?
That's the thing I don't know. Where he said, "Fuck my baby mama." He was saying like basically F her. And
that's what Sauce Walker was saying
on his song, on his diss song.
I mean, well, you already be beating her up. How much more of a F her can you really say?
And he
but it's really F you because you a lame. Any dude that beat up on a woman is a lame. And you mad because Drake came through and he doing whatever he doing. You know what I'm saying? Whether he finna...
Yeah, because he was talking crazy.
Who was?
Sauce was. Her name is Kylie, K-I-L-E-Y, Lawson, L-O-S-S-E-N.
L-O-S-S-E-N. And her first name is
K-I-L-E-Y, Kylie Lawson.
K-I-L-E-Y. L-E-Y.
Yeah, Kylie Lawson. And, and they say Drake basically is that type of person. He's, if we talk about it, heard he's a pimp, a
That's
P-I-M-P.
So, when you say that, he getting money back from her.
Basically. He's helping them out within a way that he's getting either money back or something back. Obviously, she makes money and was probably in need, so it's like, hey, I'll pay you back.
I don't believe this. I just don't believe it.
I
Did
mean,
I say
I
this
do.
last week?
Probably, but I
don't
do.
believe
I do. I ain't gonna lie, I do.
I feel like this is just people's way of not wanting to believe that Drake is just a simp that's just helping these girls out,
I
right?
ain't
Because they
saying-
say
I ain't
everything
saying-
is a simp, right?
I ain't saying he's
They-
not a simp. I'm still saying he is. But what I'm saying is,
Is you a pimp or a simp?
I'm saying he a spimp because in ways that I feel like in ways that's gonna keep his name afloat is that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes he gonna let you slide, but sometimes you gotta pay that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, shit, you know what I'm saying, like
No, I don't think so.
no.
Drake don't need that. Not all of a sudden because Kendrick Lamar
He
did
don't
what he
need
did.
pussy all
Drake
the time
needs
neither
to.
though, like
Drake needs to pimp hoes and get money from hoes.
he been doing that.
No, you
He
can say
been
that.
doing that.
No,
He
no.
been-
I say you can say
No.
that about that nigga that's running Zeus.
You
before
need to
can
go
say
back
about
to
that.
you need to go back to his music. He got so many entertainment stars in his music because he
I
got
understand
so
he
many
like 'em.
encounters with him.
No, because now a trick and a pimp is. I believe Drake is a trick.
But
Drake not no
he's
pimp.
he's turning into pimping ways.
No, Drake is a trick.
Listen, you gotta,
Drake is a trick.
So you just gotta understand what he's doing
Drake
now.
is a trick.
He's turning in a different
Drake
ways.
is a trick, and because nowadays he can monetize being a trick.
No, he's not monetizing it. It's not him who's saying nothing about it.
Yes, it is, because you want to know why? If that's the case, you could basically say he tricking off every time he say a bitch name in a song. Just like when he did JT and Carisha. Before they was the City Girls. Before you know, they had blew up. He put their name in a song and they blew up. He say strippers and porn
Well,
stars
what I'm
names
saying,
and songs,
yeah.
and then you go Google them and they get a couple extra dollars. I don't believe that Drake is getting no kickback off of that.
Make that make sense. They get a couple extra dollars because he probably saying entertainment stars, porn stars names. That's on the lower end. Listen, and then now he's bringing you up because why? He was funding you in a way like you could make a couple dollars here, he can afford to give you that double that couple dollars. Just come over here. Yeah, why not? Hey, I could give you just when you get up. Well, this what you owe me out of all that shit. That make you a pimp. That I could have overpaid you. I gave you 10,000 and told you, all right, listen, I could get you a couple scenes. I done gave you 10 to get on. I give you another 5 to get your shit right. Just when all this shit work, give me back 6 and we straight. That's the works of. Because what that's gonna do, you a nigga that got it right now. So now you feel like you helping motherfuckers that don't. Cause you feel like if you ever don't got it,
This residual income. That's how you feel.
man. Look at the motherfuckers he take care of. He went to Atlanta, he gave Drake paid. Thug said Drake paid Big Guap. He did not going through Atlanta and helping out Atlanta niggas. He do shit with a process of saying that I'm gonna get something back if I ever need it. I feel like it's allegedly.
So you agree with Kendrick, wherein when he says that when Drake needed a couple
You
of
go
dollars,
to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Absolutely. 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 Do I believe Kendrick? Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yes again.
So do you believe Kendrick when he said that boy was messing with 16-year-olds,
Absolutely.
15-year-olds?
Absolutely. I seen on stage. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was just checking.
Absolutely. I seen on stage. I saw absolutely.
You seen what? The young girls on stage with Drake, you saying?
Him saying some in the lines of some damn near some R. Kelly line. When
Like,
R.
he ain't
Kelly
give a fuck.
said some shit about if you 18 or 18 or some shit like that, he was damn near in the lines of something like that in that way. Absolutely, I seen that later on in my Drake run though. Yep, I seen that, but I did see. Yep, absolutely. But until listen,
I believe it too.
hmm
I'm like 99.9999999%
but until anything,
sure.
listen, I'm gonna tell you.
He did that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, I was a big Drake. I was a big Drake. Drake to me, Drake used to spit bars.
He do.
But when I start to understand music and start to understand how much a nigga made off the next nigga, manipulation, just
What manipulation?
stealing, just getting over on niggas, just having the name and having, you know what I'm saying, being able to bring people in and having people, you know what I'm saying, getting close to people that got music that you want to steal.
Well, that's the thing though, right? It all depends on when, where, how that go down, right? Because music is a thing that is shared. You know what I'm saying? I was maybe 5 or 6 years old when I found out. I mean, 5 or 6 years ago. So I was probably like 34, 35 when I found out that Luther Vandross barely made an original song.
But now there are things to that because I feel like, listen, there are people. Rod Wave. Rod Wave is one of artists that I like the music that he put out. Some of the music that he put out are definitely mimics to other songs. He did a whole Drake song, okay? And the thing is,
What
others.
Drake song?
He did a Drake song. He did not Marvin's Room.
This is Garfield always eat.
He did a Drake song. He did a Jay-Z song. He did a Boosie song. Word for word.
But changed it and arranged it different. That's the Luther Vandross.
No.
shit.
No. Word for word.
He had. I'm not saying that the words wasn't the same.
The beat was different.
That's what I mean. That's when I say changed and arranged.
Oh, okay.
You can have the same beat, but
How
if you arrange how you
sung
say it
on
different,
pattern
it's a
and
different
the beat
song.
on how you did. No. Boosie sued the shit out of Rod Wave for that.
And I think which song was that? Because I think I remember. Garfield always eating, bro.
What's that song? And I love it too. It's crazy. It's a song I like. No, Boosie sued the shit out of him because he told him, man, you should have gave me something for it. You gave me nothing. Like,
I remember when it happened. That was like what 2024 into 2023.
yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was when we was about to go to the
Yeah.
concert.
Boosie
Was it
sued-
not?
Boosie-
I
yeah.
hope that was not open.
Boosie sued the shit. Boosie sued the shit out of
Okay,
him.
it wasn't. You get that together.
And because he said you should have gave me something, like, you know what I'm saying? And
Like, fuck you think this is?
and he like, I'm happy that you singing my shit. Sing some more of my shit, cause now
Yeah, I
people love it.
remember.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the gift that Drake got. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
remember that.
Drake got that same gift.
Yeah.
He can take your song, your
make it-
exact words, and make it something that motherfuckers love.
Drake.
He did it to that nigga.
Anyway, listen,
He
we
did
love
this
y'all. Okay.
Is that
And we got a few more things from Internet Mess to talk about.
Just a
We
couple
gotta
more.
kinda like,
I just got a
'cause
couple.
It's almost 3 hours in.
You trying to? Okay, you rushing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not rushing.
Let me go ahead. Okay.
That's not what I wanted to seem like, and I apologize.
No, okay, I understand.
Because I'm not rushing. I'm just trying to be professional and understand that we going on 3 hours.
Right.
And you
I
have to
just
go to
been
work
talking.
tomorrow, baby.
I just been talking. Okay.
I love it.
And that's why I
I
told you
love
I
it.
had a lot of Detroit
I
stuff.
love
That
it.
was my Detroit stuff.
Yeah.
That took all that time.
It
so
was.
I'm
Which is
a,
okay because we needed to do that. We from Detroit.
I'm gonna run through the rest of this. So, I didn't know about a little girl named Akbar V.
Akbar. She's from Love and Hip Hop.
and she had a whole diss song out to Cardi B, Pretty and Petty. And I'm talking about she was.
Wait a minute, no. So she got a remix of Pretty and Petty because Pretty and Petty is Cardi B's song.
Exactly. She took Cardi B's beat and basically remade the whole song. Like, you not pretty, you just petty as fuck. Like, that was her. Look, you know how Cardi B like, I'm pretty and petty as fuck. Yeah, she like, you not pretty, you just petty as fuck. And just I'm talking about win on her about the whole Stefan Diggs situation. Basically, I'm talking about goes hard about how you going with a married nigga and woo, but he a cheater, and then how you thought that he wasn't. Goes like, listen, goes. I knew nothing about this when I seen it. I was like,
nothing about Akbar.
I knew nothing about her when I seen
I'm gonna look into it, but fuck Akbar. She's trying to use Cardi for clout to get on.
She snapped though. I'm not gonna lie, she snapped though, and I don't. I'm very fair with the music. She snapped. That's all I'm saying. Okay, on to the next. Ray J. Ray J is possibly could be in a world of trouble because the fight that he had that he got knocked out by the other dude that was a Vine sensation. Dude had a bunch of vines and shit, and he had turned into like a fighter and shit. He didn't swing none of the first round, and people noticed that. And the second round, he just started swinging, like, you know what I'm saying, out the blue, and then end up knocking Ray J out. Ray J, if you pay attention to the video, Ray J was kind of at the end of the video like, bro, we had a plan. And
what you mean? He say that?
On the microphone. They give him the microphone. Ray J like, bro, we had a plan. And basically, now people are starting to feel like now it has to go into investigation because it's Aiden Ross's platform. And it's already been questioning for cheating. Even Blueface said, like, man, Aiden Ross cheating, man, because Blueface boxed on there. And he said, man, Aiden Ross cheating. I don't know what they got going on, but they cheating. Now that this goes on, and Ray J on the microphone at the end of the fight, say he'd look at the other boxer, and the nigga, I forget his name, he's not trying to talk.
We talked about it last time, so it's in our archives, the name.
He's not trying to talk to Ray J. Like, every time Ray J get close to him, he's running away from him. Like running. Like,
so he can't hear what he's saying.
He don't. And Ray J get on the microphone like, bro, we had a plan. Like, he like, I need to talk to bro. Like, the dude that's on the microphone is a streamer. He a funny streamer. He being funny, but Ray J being serious. He got a knot on his head, and you can tell that dude was probably supposed to take the loss in the beginning because he didn't swing at all. And in the second round, he was just like, fuck that.
I can't do this.
Not
like,
he Ray J, like.
What's the digital watching? You told me it was like he could, yeah.
He like got the swinging on Ray J a couple times. I guess seen that he was like that. Let him swing a couple times. Caught him, me. That nigga froze up and then fell. And when he got up and realized that he lost, they like, no. He like, no. They like, it's a KO. He like, no, it's not over. You gotta let me fight still. That's what he telling the referee.
We had a plan.
Once it's over, he telling dog like, man, we had a plan.
He let me get to a certain round, something like they had a plan. Boy was like, fuck that plan. I already got paid.
Nah, he could possibly.
Boy probably had got prepaid. You know what I'm saying? He like, I already got paid. I don't give a fuck.
And he was supposed to stay in the hotel that night. The dude that won, he was in the hotel for all. The nigga drove home. He stayed in a whole nother state, drove home, got his money, drove home. Ray J possibly can be investigated for him saying that what he said.
And getting everybody else in trouble. Like, stupid. Just stupid. But whatever. Yeah.
And I wanted to say this. You know, it's graduation time. And congratulations to all my grads. And I wish I knew this shorty name. I didn't get her name. Big shout out to her. She's from Chicago though. And during her time that she was walking across the stage, she did the splits, and they tried to say that the parents said she twerked and popped her butt and all this, so they didn't give her her diploma on the stage, and they made her basically come back and come to the school and meet with them to get her diploma personally. And she met back and it was with the news. And she got her diploma. And they asked her, would you do something different? Like, what would you say? She said no. I was not twerking, nothing like that. She literally did the splits. I'm going to send you the video. I want you to put it in here.
Please.
She literally did the splits at her camera guy. Wasn't no popping, wasn't no twerking, wasn't no nothing. She did the splits. Boom, and her shit. Because I'm graduating, my bitch. For real. And they told her they wasn't giving her her diploma right then and there. She couldn't get her diploma walking across stage. And she said she wouldn't do nothing different.
Amen.
Do what you do. She still got her shit. Like, that was my moment. Like, and big ups to that lady. Big ups to that shorty.
She could have been a
that young woman.
Anything like cheerleader, like that.
However you celebrate, I don't feel like that was vulgar, and I don't feel like it was out of space. Listen, look, young lady, you did your big one, and continue. Congratulations, young lady. Continue.
We support you. We love you, and protect black women. Protect women. Period. Whether she was black, green, white, yellow.
She was definitely a black young lady, and that's why
But yeah, God bless you, beautiful.
My last one, and then we're gonna wrap this up, man. My last one, yeah, my last one. This is what I'm gonna make my last one, because I'm even gonna touch the other one, because it can get crazy. My last one.
Yeah, let's touch the last one too. Let's let that one just hang for everybody to.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna let the last one.
Okay, I love it.
Okay, this one right here, what I wanted to get into. Your girl Remy is on fire with the diss songs, man. With the diss tracks, the diss verses, the diss everything, and I feel like that's her era. And I feel like,
please don't.
Clarissa,
don't.
stop rapping.
Don't.
And I feel like what you take your anger out on. I am.
Remy not about to get in the fight. She not gonna fight with you.
Right.
So don't come on her. Don't come in her ring.
Listen,
She's not gonna come in your ring. Don't come in her ring.
I am an athlete of a territory where I like to take in. I like to take in all the shit that you about to give me, because I'm gonna unleash it where I can unleash it at. Right. So by saying that, I feel like if I was into it with somebody that I felt like was a rapper, I'm gonna let you drop all the fucking diss songs that you want. But every time I get in the ring and knock somebody out, I'm gonna say this how I do anybody, any rapper, any boxer. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna talk my shit in my area. My area, I'm gonna talk shit in. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you know what I'm saying, when it comes down. She rap. She been doing that shit. That rap shit. Listen. I love Clarissa. I love you, baby. That rap shit you can't fuck with her in. And you know, whether somebody else writing the rap for you, Clarissa, or whether however else is going,
Clarissa,
she got the rap of the rhythm of how you feel like you got the box shit. She got that rap shit like
Clarissa, sis. Babe, little sis, niece, cousin, listen, babe, Flintstonian, champ, whatever the fuck you want to be called, do not, please don't. You're going to embarrass us so bad. And this is not saying you can't rap, right? This is not saying you terrible. This is not saying we don't believe in you in that area. It's just saying, just don't, right? Because right now, just don't. Maybe later, you know what I'm saying? But right now, like he just said, Remy is way too hot.
Let her just have that.
Right now,
that's her area.
Let her have that. You got the nigga.
She gotta let you have the boxer.
And you got her baby daddy, bro.
She gotta
got her husband.
She gotta let you have that. You know what I'm saying?
And you got her husband. it, whether she want him or not, whether he broke, whether he ugly, whether he dumb, whatever. Bitch, you married him first.
She can't step.
And I got him.
She can't step in your territory and be successful.
She can't. You will beat her up.
That's what you gotta.
She had to put a gun like she did with
That's what you gotta understand.
Her friend who stole $1,100.
You can't.
$1,100. This bitch broke. You got $8 million.
And
this bitch did 7 years for $1,100. Because she couldn't fight the bitch. She shot the bitch for $1,100. Just let her say whatever she got to say. She's going to fucking say whatever.
And you can't.
She's going to embarrass the fuck out of you.
And you can't even shoot a motherfucker with boxing gloves on because you ain't got a finger.
Hey, she's going to embarrass.
Listen,
she's going to embarrass you.
You got your moment. On where you got your moment at. You are the GWOAT at what you do,
and
baby.
It is. And it is.
Can't nobody take that shit from you. And listen, listen. I don't know why. I don't know why you trying to do that.
Oh no, is my titty out?
I don't know why you trying to do that. I've been said that, and listen. I know why you trying to do that. But okay, I'm gonna let that slide tonight. I'm not even gonna get into that because you the GWOAT at what you do, Clarissa. I'll give you that, and I've been said that over Alicia the Bomb Garden. I've been said that.
Oh God.
So, but I've been said that. So, you the GWOAT. So, the thing is, you hold the crown at what you do.
Alicia Bomb Garden.
Here you go. She gone. I'm not even bringing that up. I know that's why you did that, but I'm not bringing that up. Okay, I'm letting you slide tonight. So. Knowing that you the GWOAT at what you do, Clarissa, you know that she won't step in that territory. She is never gonna say that she gonna box. And I feel like you're going out your way to compete with her in her territory, and she's not giving a fuck about going out her way to compete with you in your territory. So I feel like stay in your territory and shout her out in your territory in ways. You know how it go. You gonna get the microphone after you knock somebody out. Let her make you mad after all these diss songs. Let that be the shit that you listen to while you working out. Oh, that's what a bitch said about me? And then when you knocking somebody out, I don't even give a fuck about who want to fight me next. I want to shout out, I knock out a bitch who rap too.
I'm going to put a Remy face on her head when I knock this bitch.
You ain't even got to say no.
I had to do you like this, but you already know who I was thinking you was.
The thing is, you ain't even got to say no name when the microphone come to you, because you know how she don't say no name? When the mic come to her, she just got a different platform when the mic come to her. Your platform is different. You get to talk when the mic come to you after you knock somebody out. They listen to you then. After you done beat somebody's ass.
Well, wait a minute now. I was about to say, because Clarissa don't be knocking motherfuckers out now.
She don't. But after you done beat somebody's ass. And that's another thing. Get some power behind the punches, baby. Start knocking shit out. Because you want to be able to have shit to say to her, like how she got shit to say to you. But she got a different lane. Like how you got a different lane. She can say, you ain't never knocked nobody out, bitch. You ain't about no smoke. But you can knock a bitch out and be like, bitch, I just want anybody else to know, any rapper, I'll knock you out too, like just like that. Yeah. And motherfuckers already know, you know how many cuts that'll be on, how viral that shit'll go, how, you know what I'm saying, how subliminal.
Right now, would you be in the GWOAT?
Come on. You gotta start using what you got to your advantage like she's using what she got to her advantage.
Yep.
You can't stoop to a level. You gotta make a motherfucker. You gotta make a motherfucker play your game.
They gotta either come up to your level or look stupid, like how you doing.
Or you no. Basically,
At the end
you
of the day, you looking stupid trying to come to her level.
whether
And she's staying on top.
Whether-
She's staying in her game.
exactly. That's it. Whether they stick with you or not, you play your game, and that's what she's doing. She's playing her game. She's not option in the box. She's not doing none of that. She's playing her game, the rap game, where she could talk shit. Now you play the box game where you beat a bitch ass and then you get on the microphone and you act like it ain't got nothing to do with nobody specifically. Fuck the bitch that wanted to box you. Fuck all them. You gon' specifically shout out. And this for any bitch that ever wanted it. Or this for any female that, I don't give a fuck if you a rapper. You make sure you throw that shit in there. Cause who else you talking about?
Make sure. And say some shit about Remy Martin VSOP, or say some shit about VSOP. Say some shit that's gonna strategically let a motherfucker know you talking about her like she always do about you. And then
I'm drinking on some Remy tonight.
after you beat a bitch ass. That's what I'm celebrating with. Some Remy VSOP.
Come on.
1738.
Come on. Come on.
So I'm just say 1738. Don't even
Come on.
say Remy.
Come
Just
on.
say 1738 or VSOP and they
Come
gonna
on.
know. But anyways.
Come on.
We got your back, Clarissa. Don't be stupid and make us look bad. Continue to whoop ass. Don't try to rap. It's literally officially 3 hours. Internet mess. I feel like is coming down.
It's over.
And we are now coming in to watch what happens after. What happens after? So watch it. We love you guys. I am your slightly thick. Okay, y'all have gotten shows. If you watch live, you got a show. Make sure you come over to Patreon to what happens after so you can see the remainder, right? Because we got a couple of questions, I believe.
I got a dog ass one for y'all.
We got at least 2 dog ass questions tonight for what happens after. So we'll see you guys very soon. And I got some really good food. Like I cooked some lamb chops and they was so good. I just tasted it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good eating going down on Patreon. Good eating. So if you wanna
Appetizers, dessert, dinner, on deck.
full course meal. So if you want to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying, make sure you subscribe. But other than that, oh man, we love y'all, man. Very greatly appreciate it that we can come and just get this off to y'all. And you know, any comments, please leave on anything that you know what I'm saying, want to comment.
You ain't left the comment yet, man? Come on, hurry up. Go rewind it so you can go back to that part that you wanted to say something. Because I know you didn't want to pause, you want to shut us up, but go back to that part that you wanted to say something on and listen to that part again and then leave a comment about it. Because we really do want to know what you thought back then.
We're 70 episodes in. If you ain't left
Literally,
a comment
like-
by now, it's a problem.
No,
I
well,
don't, if you ain't left a comment by now, it's a problem. For the newcomers, you know what I'm saying, catch up. We 70 in, man.
and maybe we haven't asked you yet. Like, maybe you just 4-5 weeks in. I don't know if I've literally heard us say, leave us a comment. We probably
I think we said
probably
it.
did. But we just gonna blame it on
We
us,
look
right?
all right.
The leaders take the blame, and we don't have no problem with that,
Absolutely,
right?
man. And we love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. You know where to catch the rest at. So, ideally, we want you guys to have a good night, and we want you to, you know what I'm saying, be safe. Pray for yourselves and each other. And I'm signing out.
Not Jerry Springer. Wow, I'm sorry.
The real Jerry.
May the Lord watch. Deuces.